Hello and welcome to Good Morning RPG. I'm Leia. This is my faithful, trusty partner Matt over
Hello.
here.
Hello. It's morning. Hey, Gamer Junkie. It's morning for me, I guess.
Hey.
It's like 10 in the morning. I know it's night for Americans.
It's like 6 at night.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not pumping myself full of coffee.
And for plasticity over in Europe, it certainly is morning, as of 3 minutes ago.
Plasticity, my love.
It's morning somewhere in the world.
You.
How you doing? Oh, damn. Oh, man. Is it the cursed coffee? I have regular coffee.
Nope.
I don't have cursed one today. This
coffee.
depends if you...
Possibly cursed coffee.
Depends what you consider the, it depends what you consider cursed. Like, generally...
Paint water is
life.
cursed.
Yeah, generally paint water is cursed. My video is unaligned. What's that mean?
What?
My vid is unaligned. My vid is
Well, what is-
unaligned. As in my voice and my face vid. I don't know what is off in the... Oh, I understand what I've done. Okay.
I see.
Watch
what's
this
going
magic.
on.
Oh! I moved it back. There we go.
Plasticity says, guess who's got 2 thumbs? Most of us?
I've got... Well, he's a... guess who's got two thumbs and handed in the thesis paper? Hacks.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't see Anton. Yay!
some hacking there.
Congratulations.
Oh, is
Go
this a
do
thesis
the
paper
thing.
yeah, I don't know how much I could say.
What? I don't know what this is.
I don't know, Plasticity could say it, if he's allowed. Yeah, I'm in it! I'm in it! Yeah, we did an interview on some D&D stuff. And apparently I'm an expert. No, I don't know what I got quoted as. Local idiot.
Local idiot. It wouldn't be local because he's in
International
the UK.
idiot.
International idiot. Some Australian idiot.
Featured in a thesis paper, stupid Australian says D&D is fun.
Oh, Jess, I love you, by the way.
Oh, shit. Jess, I know Jess has got less work this morning, so she's gonna be in and around.
Oh, all my favorite people are here.
Yeah, good. I'm gonna be annoying. So
yes.
So I did a Hades stream yesterday. I've quoted as a trained active professional dungeon master. Hey, look, I'll take that, provided it passes.
All right.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I was quoted in a thesis as a trained active professional dungeon master, which means that I work.
Ooh.
And it's like that quote goes, okay, this guy gets paid for it somehow. ...
Doing shifty shit.
Yeah.
People pay him to abuse them on the internet.
People pay me to pretend to do things when it's sort of therapy. I am in no way trained.
Sort of therapy.
You know, if they want to have a space where they can vent, no one's actually said it ever, but like, you know, D&D is a form of group therapy.
It is, yeah.
No one's said it in my games, I should say. People have said that frequently on the internet.
I don't know if it would be considered therapy for my group. I think it's just a bunch of us friends who, let's be honest, I use DMing as a way to hit on all my friends.
Your therapy then is chasing that sweet, sweet love bliss.
No, that's my we have a Greek themed game that I play in, and of course it's wrought with sexual innuendo everywhere, unfortunately.
I'm only half here still working for my friend's shop. Yes, don't get fired.
You were supposed to be taking tonight off.
Don't get fired.
Supposed to be taking tonight off. if you told me so on your phone.
Well, maybe they got called in and they get some of that sweet, sweet extra money.
I suppose.
Is TBF to be frank?
Maybe.
You're one of 4 main sources alongside a doctoral thesis, alongside the actual 5e sourcebooks. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. What are you painting today, Leia? Because you've got a weird looking thing on your table.
I do have a weird looking thing. It's actually, this weird looking thing is a fucking organ tank. It's a tank. It's also an organ.
Matt is an official source. Well, I don't want to put words in my mouth, but you heard it here first.
Yes, this is the perfect night for you to be here, Plasticity, because I am finally painting an exorcist.
For those of you who don't know, it's a tank that has an organ on the back. However, you'll see that the organ pipes do not have holes. They have some fucking missiles in it. So which means when they go ba 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 ba, it just sends out a fucking barrage to kill you.
I'm very happy.
Quick, develop some errata. Everyone can fly now. Everyone can fly. That's official. Everyone has a fly speed of 5 fucking feet. Everyone got bombed by pixie dust at some time. The Fae just went everywhere in the world and just sprinkled on everyone. Just did a little fart cloud of pixie dust. Everyone has a fly speed of 5 feet forever. That's it. That's my errata. That's my official contribution to the game. Nothing broken, just some bullshit useless ability.
You only get 5 feet.
Someone complains, I'll be like, do you want to make it 1 feet?
Truly the classiest way to die in all of 40K and Harlequins, I said it.
Ah.
I hope my teacher does not watch this. We're not quoted as a source, right? We're
you know.
You don't have to worry about that, right?
You're like, this is the guy that you talk to.
D&D is the guy is just a game of who can out bullshit the DM.
You ever seen a game called?
I hate that shit. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Don't try to out bullshit me, because I'll just fucking end you.
The problem is they're constricted by the confines of the game, whereas you're not.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if anyone pulls anything too bullshit, Split the Party YouTube channel is in the literature sourcing.
Oh goodness.
When we eventually make like a review or like a thing, it'll be like featured in an official thesis. A published thesis.
Don't try that bullshit at my table, Gamer Junkie. I will not have it. I'm here to have fun, not for you to try to one-up me. There is no winning D&D in my games.
There's also no winning against a DM if you fuck a DM off, because no one will have fun.
Mm-hmm. Not published yet. Still needs a passing grade. I should start doing something. But this does mean that we are this much closer to Jimmy Blue being mentioned in academia.
Oh, he will be headmaster one day.
It's just like, that just seems like that's the dream right there, right?
That's funny. An NPC becomes referenced in literature.
Oh my gosh.
Oh! Leia, we immediately forgot about what we were going to do. There's a new trailer out for a certain video game we want to watch.
Right now?
So
before we want to, I think we're going to do a live react.
Yeah, we're going to do a little live react. We haven't seen this yet, but there is a story trailer that just dropped for the new Horizon Forbidden West game. And I'm going to put the link in the chat if anyone wants to watch along, but I'm also going to just play it in the... actually, I'm going to put it up on a little browser window I prepared earlier. And we can have a little watch along. Leia, I sent you the link just so you won't have to watch it on a delay.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, new trailer.
Wait.
I haven't played it yet.
All right. No. I was trying to pause it and prepare it, and it started playing automatically. I was like, no, don't do that.
Okay.
Thank you, Alexander the Trash. We got a clip for you, Matt.
What's the clip? Oh, hell
Matt's
yeah!
official 5e errata contribution.
I was actually thinking I wanted to go back and grab that for a new trailer. Clip King,
gosh.
Alex. Thank you, Alex. I love that.
Yeah. All right, I'm ready when you are.
I just need to find out. What the fuck is audio output capture? Give me a sec. System.
I've been playing D&D for years. I know that there is a fine line between breaking the DM's game and just having loads of shenanigans that might make the DM say, what the fuck, every 5 seconds. I don't run one of those kinds of games, I guess. I just like to enjoy the game as much as my players, I guess. I'm not here for I don't know. And there has been times where I've been like, what have you done? What have you done?
Okay, so
am I saying that I've never broken a play table? I guess it depends on what play table, like what you mean by broken. I've had like crazy fits of giggles. I've made somebody panic. Like just like for instance, I think my last session of D&D, one of our players was like going back and dealing with some of his backstory stuff. And it was a very emotional time, and I feel like I didn't quite break the table, but there was a moment after like the big bad fight, after like I made the characters fight this man who essentially had taught the cleric like everything he knew about medicine, because he's very much like field medic kind of person. So like this doctor that kind of goes insane and turns into a necromancer and all that jazz. There's a point at the end of the game where everybody's sitting and they're all just kind of like, okay, you know, we've been together for about a week now, like we're still getting to know one another, but like all of them kind of unleashed a truth on the rest of the party because everybody is kind of holding something close to their chest. I know from being the DM, having read all of their backstories and stuff like that. Like there is... Good morning. There is something that each of my players is holding very close to their chest, and they all kind of let it out, and it was a very emotional moment, and I don't think that it's not a typical break of like my party, but I did kind of break down a barrier and everyone kind of speaking their truths. So like there is that.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So I do sometimes make people cease to function. Sometimes.
I love doing that. I love those what the fuck moments the most. I like the ones where you can make your players either go, what the hell, in a positive sense of just like,
yep.
Yeah, of course I do. I love fucking with players. There's something. So, okay, best part about being a pro DM, he said as he loaded an apple into a blunderbuss. So I didn't like, I did mean in a storytelling capacity as well. But loading apples into shotguns is something I have done. Yes.
I love that. By the way, favoritist moment. That and like when you just all of the I love you, Matt.
Thank you.
I love that character you played in that show.
Crassius?
Crassius, yes.
Crassius. I love Crassius. Yep. We need to get back on Scarlet's Elder Scrolls game again. That's where he was from. Anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
Morning! Oh, Wongy! Hello!
Morning.
I went to high school with Wongy. Hello.
So do we want to do this watch real quick?
We'll do this. So we got 3 minutes of a New Horizon Forbidden West trailer. I nearly said Zero Dawn.
Matt, the video.
I'm doing it. I was listening to Leia's nice story. I don't want to cut her off. She was telling a really nice one.
Sorry.
I need to punch a hole in my harness for later. You can punch all the harnesses you want, Jess. All right. You ready for this?
Okay.
All right. So
ready.
Does this sound play? Hold on, I gotta stop Spotify. Does this sound play? And then I'll give us a 3, 2, 1 after that.
Okay.
Okay, the sound's registering. So Leia, give us a 3,
Okay.
2, 1. Anyone watching at home, let me know if you're doing it. But other than that,
Okay.
Leia, give it a bit of a 3,
3,
2,
2,
1,
1.
go. I haven't seen this yet. I fucking want to play this.
I'm running out of time, Elizabeth. The land is dying. People are suffering. Soon, they'll starve. And the machines meant to help us are out of control. I have to find a way to fix it all. And the answer is somewhere out in the Forbidden West.
In the West, war is the rule. Peace, the exception. The rebel leader, Regala, seeks to slaughter all those who've wronged her. She will kill anyone who gets in her way. They say she answers to a higher power. He supplied her with troops, weapons, even the ability to control machines. Machines of war.
Whatever secrets he has,
Yep.
he's keeping to himself. And the solution I need is broken and scattered. Everywhere I look, things are falling apart. I don't know if I can find a way forward. Like Elizabeth did.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
I'm worried he's gonna die. Oh, cool. I love seeing all of the new dinosaurs and
find the
monsters
answers.
things. Big snake.
Whoa, whoa, what?
But beware. We're not the only ones who seek them.
Oh shit. Okay, I got a
I have
speculation. Do you want me to speculate?
chills.
Do you want me to speculate?
Oh.
Okay, that was dope.
Ooh.
That was dope. Also, would you like to watch a Throne World trailer, a breakdown and analysis from Destiny 2? Because we shouldn't. It's long.
Nope. No thanks.
All right, that was
Oh.
friggin' awesome. Awesome. Hi, Emily.
That's-
Sorry, we were mid-trailer.
Whoa.
Hey, queer content.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm so stoked for that game. I look so
I'm
good.
so stoked.
Oh my god.
My husband was a little bit worried that the swimming is gonna set off my thalassophobia, but I told him I think because it's not so hyper realistic,
Yeah.
it won't
I
mess
look.
with me. I'm so excited for that bit though.
I suspect they're gonna dump you in the water with a crocodile, and you're gonna have to swim away from it. You know, some monster robot. You're going. You know,
Oh, yeah.
that's clear gameplay elements for storytelling that they're gonna try and do. But damn, that was good. I kind of it does have the thing that, you know, a lot of like post-apocalyptic stuff, like you have like the main threat, which used to be the robots, and now it's like moved on to no, the people is still awful kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
It's in that sense like unavoidable trope.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's almost like Because people were the problem in the first game. Essentially.
People
if
ended
you
up
think
being the
about it.
problem, yeah. But the dinosaurs
People
were like
ended up
front and
being the
center
problem.
in the first one because it was like we have to live in fear of the machines, and then like through the story you find out, you still do, but less cautiously.
Yeah.
And this one is like we know what the machines are. People are the problem a bit more, but like there's
People
still
are the
machines.
problem. But I feel like it's like, but this isn't. But like the people aren't just the problem anymore. Like there's something else that is gonna contribute to problems.
I suspect higher power is Commander Zavala, knowing the secrets of the Earth, kind of thing, and also spoilers for 2017 game. You've had 6 years, so 5, 6 years. This is spoiler town for the first game.
It's been a while, so my memory of the game is a little hazy.
Well,
I remember like a lot of the broad strokes, but it's been like 4 years since I've played the game.
Well, I saw spoiler town for like I things I saw in the trailer that I suspect. They were like. Also, actually, before I get into that, did you notice they did like I was like, did they just oracle us from the Matrix? Like there was just some like prophetic looking lady there.
Yeah,
I was
a little
like,
bit. Looked a bit like Whoopi Goldberg. Like she was here to save the day.
I was like, did they just oracle us? Is that what you're doing here? Or is it a situation where it's like, how many, like, is this another different AI? Like, we're going to the west of the world now, like, or the west of America, like, in this world, America is what's there that they're doing. So, is it how much did Zero Dawn cover the first time, or is there other Zero Dawn-esque situations?
Well, I think Zero Dawn was worldwide, but it was just this
I thought it was
story
just
in particular.
America.
I'm gonna have to replay the game before I get this.
I'm gonna read a
next
wiki.
one.
But
that's probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't want to spend 40 hours to play this one again in less than a month. The first one took a long time.
That's true. Especially if you want to do all this stuff.
I think from memory, all of the other countries kind of did their own thing. Like, they tried to work together, and then it started failing because either no one, classic world politics, no one could get along, and then all the shit broke down. So, like, one country did it first, the others were like, fuck it, you're on your own, kind of thing. Don't remember if that was the case or not, but that's ringing like a thing that may have happened.
I do remember that like I had figured out with my partner who had also played it that this takes place in like Yosemite, like
this new one. This new one's like California, isn't it?
The original one.
You go to Yellowstone in the DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird because it's like it's not just Yosemite, it's like a bunch of that area, like the Rockies.
Yeah.
So it's like it's super compressed.
The name Yosemite was the only one that came out.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure there's like Colorado and stuff in there as well, right?
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. All right, I'm gonna start painting some stuff.
Yeah,
we can talk and speculate and paint.
I've got so today I haven't even talked about what I've got. I've got a bunch of little I got a bunch of little guys that I got for free as long as I paid the shipping out of a little box because I was supporting another painter streamer and used a little code to get them. But yeah, it's just a bunch of medieval men. They're decently sized, so you can paint them up. And it's going to be nice and chill. I've got a lot of silver and a lot of cloth to paint. That's about it. So I don't know. I'll probably do the silver first, and I'm going to batch paint. I've got 4 of these guys to go, and that's going to be what I'm doing today. And Leia looks like she's getting straight into the hard stuff, painting the floor of her top of her tank.
Well, so I figured I'm going to paint like I don't really want to call it the chassis, but like I'm going to paint this like inner piece here, and then that will give me a better idea as like because this is where all the detail is.
Yeah.
This little section is where all of the fun detail is. And I figure if I get all of the detail in the way I like it, then I can continue to paint the rest of the tank the way that I want to, and like be able to pull in all of those elements because there's a lot going on right here. And honestly, I know I've built tanks in the past. I've played around a little bit with painting some of my other tanks, and I really just haven't found a way that I want to paint my tanks in a way that I enjoy. So I'm hoping that today helps me kind of click it into place as to how I want my sister's tanks to look. So cross our fingers that happens today. Honestly, looking forward to the second game, though I still need to play the first. Well, you better get on that.
You should play
shit.
the first. The first one. You probably need to. Alternatively, watch a big breakdown video. Mind you, the first game.
Oh, I would definitely like, if you want to play the second one, play the first one.
I would say play the first, but
I
wouldn't say you have to. But you will enjoy the second so much more.
Oh yeah. If you have access to it now, you may as well play it, man.
If you've got PlayStation Plus, you get that plus a bunch of other PlayStation like classic games, because they've called it like the greatest hits collection. Oh, Wongy, thank you for the sub. Gifting
thank
it
you
to
for
someone.
subbing.
Gifting it to Tom.
Oh,
Let's see.
oh. Well, thank you for the gift sub.
Yeah, like there's like that and a bunch of like 10 other games you can get for effectively free if you're already on the PlayStation Plus.
And it's really just like, it's just a beautiful game.
Oh yeah.
It is just.
It's a shame that, I mean, it was contending for such heavy hitters that year. Like God of War came out the same year from Santa Monica. Breath of the Wild came out the same year as Horizon. That was one of that was 2017. Horizon came out when Switch came out. Like the console itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember I was playing, so I bought a Switch for Breath of the Wild, and I played, what did I play? I played Breath of the Wild and Horizon Zero Dawn simultaneously, and over the course of about a month, I was just switching between them, and they took roughly the same amount of time. Fantastic. Leia, I said I was a good boy today.
What'd you forget?
My paint handle.
What?
Forgot my handle. The one thing.
Alexander the Trash says that God of War came out in 2018.
Shit, did it?
I guess so.
Oh, well, my bad.
I don't know. I didn't play it until like last year or the year before. I played it during the COVID stuff.
Another banger of a game, though.
I should probably play this. And I didn't understand it.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that, Gamer Junkie. We don't drink it very frequently. I think it's been a very long time. I think it was like October last year was the last time it got drank. So a good 3-4 months ago at this point. Mostly because, yeah.
You make that sound like it's such a long time. You make October of last year sound like it was so far away. In retrospect,
are you telling me the last year hasn't been 5 years?
No.
I haven't even known you a year yet, my dude.
What? Wait, what are we talking about? Hold on. I feel like I missed a step there.
I said, okay, so you were like, don't stop making October sound like it was so long ago. And I'm like, it's because it was so long ago in the span of the pandemic.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
No,
it feels like a forever ago.
October was like 5 months ago, dude.
No, it was like 3 or 4.
In the span of my 30 years, last October is not that long ago.
I know, but I was saying in the grand scheme, how long does it feel like we've known each other, and it hasn't even been a year yet?
It feels like I've known you for like 5 ever.
Right?
Leia, October was the last time I could sleep peacefully.
I'm gonna go grab this paint handle while I haven't done anything.
Okay. All right, for you, plasticity, okay, maybe that feels like a really long time ago, but that sucks. I'm sorry. I love you, plasticity. And no cursed coffee. Once is too many times. I'm gonna do like a marble flooring on this. I know it looks I look cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Painting this floor, this like brown color, but I think I'm gonna make it look, it's kind of like got a stone worked kind of look to it. So I think it's meant to be like some kind of marble. So I am going to paint this to look like stone, like kind of like cathedral stone thing. From Matt, laughing. I'm so confused. Writing the classically worded academical thesis paper on creative writing felt like taking an exam in dentistry for a course in abstract painting.
I know.
Jeez Louise.
I brought my silver. Brought my new silver back, by the way.
Oh yeah, you should probably use that.
I tried to dry brush with it, and it just fucking put glitter everywhere.
I warned you. I warned you. You can't use it for dry brushing.
Yeah.
So, told you so.
What's been happening? I nicked 2 paint handles.
You nicked 2 paint handles.
Yeah, I stole Jess's. That's what I get for using craft herpes. I didn't. It's the paint color. The pigment, just like when it's dry. Apparently, if you dry brush with it, it acts like glitter.
But this is what you get for not listening to me. I told you it's got to go over white, or else it won't look good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What was that, Leia? You're right. What was that?
Yeah,
Leia, you were right.
I hear you.
Doing my classic. If it's red on the standard one, I'm gonna paint it purple.
What?
Because that's my life.
Oh, yeah. You should do that.
It's like, well, like this chair cushion is like red, I think.
The
so
Moomins. I can't say I am familiar with that. How did I choose one of my biggest brushes, but the point is so fine that it acts like a small brush?
I get that. Complete aside, anyone here familiar with the Moomins? No? I'm guessing that's not just a funny name for Mormons. I do know a bunch of
It's
those.
a little plastic thing.
We don't paint like normal people. We
We don't paint like normal people in this
we
house.
don't paint like normal people. I've got too many beans.
Got too many beans.
And too many beans.
I love hearing that.
You love hearing that I've had too many beans?
Yeah.
Like, I got some pretty roses to paint and stuff.
That's a better width. Big old... Oh, sorry. Sorry, chat.
What are you doing?
I painted completely off camera.
That's why I'm like trying to have mine like on the table and like not pick it up, because like I know I'm like queen of painting off camera.
I was just thinking then, it's happened so many times that 2022 needs to be the year of whenever I have to go away and do something, which is almost guaranteed to be once a stream, that I make an alert or like a little button press thing for it, and it just like brings up something where my camera is.
it's been so long since you've had to do something like that because
Is
you've
it?
actually been really good.
Feels like I just did it.
You did like
No,
5 minutes
well,
ago.
yeah, all right, smartass. You know, yeah, all right. Fucking asshole.
This is why we're friends. Welcome to my friendship, Matt.
Fuck.
It's a multimedia franchise based out of Finland, focusing on the
craft zingers out here.
Moomin trolls. Wholesale stuff. Asked out of curiosity because it's relatively widely known in Europe and Japan. Yep. Yeah, I'm not familiar. I have a cat hair in my tank.
You should stop doing that then.
Tell
your cats to get out.
Funny story. I went to try and get it with my paintbrush, and it is either further painted into this tank or it just disappeared. Oh, wait, is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Nope, that's just paint streaks. I don't know. It disappeared. Not sure which is worse, craft herpes or cat hair. Craft herpes, 100%. That's why it's called craft herpes. It's the worst thing.
It's a devil's fart dust.
Cat hair is not. It's just like you. So plasticity, craft herpes is glitter because it gets everywhere
and you never get rid of it.
And never leaves.
Yeah.
So it is genuinely terrifying because it is horrible to work with and just a menace. It is. Anyone who works with glitter is certifiable.
Certifiably no.
Oh, is that one of my hair?
It's a fun game to play. My hair or cat hair?
It used to be easy to tell because my hair used to be brightly colored.
I assume that all the hair I
cat.
find is Jess's because it's typically incredibly long.
A good call. My partner has semi-long hair, and we have very close to the same shade of hair.
Oh, so always
sometimes
whose hair is this?
It used to be really easy to tell. Back when I had like teal and orange and green hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sad about that at all.
As in just I'm detecting different meaning.
Oh my god, is it the Santurlan again? I had to read that statement twice to figure out what it was. Well, I mean, to the crafting community, it's called craft herpes. It's, you ask most crafters, they know exactly what you're talking about. Anakin. That's funny. What am I doing? Matt, what am I doing? What's the plan?
Hanging out in vibes.
I don't know what I'm doing.
My guy's turning metal.
I don't know what's supposed to be what color. Pipes is the plan. It is contagious. It's because if you touch anything, it's everywhere. It's like, it doesn't matter what you've done. Like, it will get everywhere. Well, I feel like I should have painted these pipes black first, maybe? I can just hear Breath of the Wild downstairs.
Oh, you can?
Yeah. No, I hear the chiming of master swords attempting to be pulled out.
Oh. Oh, like the... Huh, huh,
The like the do do do.
Oh, yeah.
Have you considered a flesh tone on your organ pipes? Like, is it gonna be like marble or gold or something? But you have this one spot that's for some reason just human skin? What?
If you had a bunch of organ pipes that were flesh colored, it would just look like a dick. You know, you could make a big dick cannon if you want.
Just what? What? That's horrifying. I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
I'm gonna try painting my pipes black first. I mentioned I haven't slept well recently. Yes. Yes, plasticity, you have. And we love you very much. We're glad you're okay. Ish. You're okay-ish, I'm assuming. White punk shimmer marbled glory music.
Metal man. There he goes. Look at him be all metal.
Painting black over not quite dry yet gold.
Yeah?
Yeah, mistakes have been made.
How's that going? Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not.
I need brighter lighting.
I think I might have made a grave mistake by putting this entire tank together before painting some of it.
But it looks cool.
In my hubris, I thought I could do it.
Can you show a close-up of the metal man's hat? Does it have a brim? One sec. Let's clean me brush.
You didn't learn that from the last time. I don't know what you're talking about. Screw you.
It's as close as I can go.
Okay.
It's got kind of a trim on it.
Oh. Oops.
Where's the other guys? Yeah, let's do those as well. It's a skull cappy, yeah. I'll say I like this two-handle switching I get to do. I don't have to just pick the other one up and I don't have to do anything.
I'm just smashing some black in here. I shouldn't have put on these freaking horns. You want to know what I'm excited for this year?
What?
It's just like came randomly into my brain.
Mm-hmm.
So, Have you heard of The Forest?
Yes.
The video game.
No.
No, I've never heard of this forest. What do you mean?
An alignment of
so
trees. I am familiar, yes.
The sequel is supposed to be coming out in May. After this game has been out for years.
Hmm.
And I'm just so excited for the potential of being able to play this sequel.
Plasticity had the exact same
And-
response I did. Like, type of response, anyway.
Heard of it? I live there. I want to live where plasticity lives.
You can. It would just be very expensive to get there.
To get there, yeah. You know how many times we've been like, fuck it, let's just move to New Zealand.
Everyone wants to move to New Zealand, though. Which means that soon America's just going to be in New Zealand.
Oh, that would be a shame.
All the rich people keep buying bunkers there because they're doomsday prepping. They just looked at the map and they were like, what is the furthest place away from America? Okay, there. Let's go there.
Okay, well, I'll move somewhere else then. Actually, it would be pretty expensive, full stop. Housing market here is steep. Well, it can't be any worse than it is here.
Your housing market's bad because people get paid badly, though, versus...
Well, also,
other countries, right?
Companies, like companies like Zillow, that, like,
I've seen that.
They have been like buying houses and then
Yeah.
like turning around and just selling them for more.
Inflating them, yeah.
Yeah. But yes,
Scumbags.
we have a pretty shitty way of... I found out that Germany, like, your boss can't call you on your day off when you're in if you live in Germany.
Oh, I wish.
Like,
I hate getting
it's
calls from myself.
actually...
Yeah.
It's like actually illegal for you to like be an employer and call your employee on their day off
That sounds amazing.
or on the weekends.
Well, if you work full time, I presume.
Well, yeah, like if you work a 9 to 5 job.
Yeah, I
can't
suspect
tell if this
hospo and retail might be a
isn't-
bit different.
Well, like your day off. Like your day off, you don't...
Yeah.
Fuck you. If they haven't decided which kid they're gonna eat... Wait, whoa, I missed something. But you could likely get a really nice cottagecore place in the north. If they haven't decided which kid they're gonna eat first, they can't call themselves doomsday preppers.
Oh, the rich people in New
At
Zealand.
least according to... Jesus. At least according to Christopher Typhon. Jeez Louise.
Am I missing something on that one?
I don't
know the reference.
I don't know who Christopher Titus is, so at risk of seeing something resembling a soapbox and feeling their urge to climb it, this is something where unions tend to be useful.
Oh,
Mhm.
unions are great. Such a weird
Like-
anti-union thing in America, I notice.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's like the mere mention of it, people are like, "Heh." Mind you, people like do the same here. They're like, oh, fucking tradie unions are all scumbags. It's like, they're genuinely looking out for your rights.
Yeah.
It's just that you're,
Um,
you know, capitalism doesn't
Just
like
'cause-
giving people rights.
Just because you suck doesn't mean everybody has to suck.
Yeah.
But like I also saw a thing where it's like company boards. 50% of Germany's company boards are made up of employees, like people
Oh.
who work for the company.
That sounds like
So-
a union.
Okay, I really like this P3 black.
Oh, yeah? Is that the new one you got?
Like, yeah, so I wanted to test it out a little bit, and of course I'm getting it all over these flames. So I'm not supposed to. But like, so it's really liquidy. But
Yeah.
like, look at that pull, man.
Oh, that's
Look at how solid black that is.
That's a good coverage.
Like, that's solid, bro. Also nice black, truly abyssal. It stares back. Reminds me of space. Ah, why can't I close this? Oh, that's why.
Damn it, I
Yeah.
watered it down by accident.
So I just have to decide, like, is this... I don't know. It's really, really shiny, and I can't tell if it's dry or not. Oh God. Oh no, that was wet. I was like, it looks freaking shiny. Shiny as hell. So oh no, that was wet. Alright. Back to working on stuff I was working on. Yeah. Too many beans. Oh gosh, that was way too much. Ouch. Matt,
Yes.
did you know Exorcists are fucking stabby?
Oh, yeah, it's still real spiky, are they?
It is real stabby.
Oh, there's a lot of metal on these guys.
Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, so you know how I did that Hades run yesterday?
Yeah.
We did 2 runs on stream. Second one, cleared it for the 4th time. I was like, woo! Felt good, because I had, like, no health at the end there. Like, absolutely, one more hit I would have died, and I beat him instead. Beat the final boss.
I don't know what any of that means.
Oh, okay. Hades is like a roguelike where you, like, gotta die over and over again. And it's, like, kind of like a see how far you can get kind of thing, but there is an end. And I got to the last boss, and, like, the story progresses as you die more. So, like, you'll do a run, you'll die, and then you'll come back to the starting point, and then people will have shit to say to you.
Okay.
And so I got to the last boss yesterday, and didn't think I was gonna succeed, but yeah, on stream finished it, and it was very very satisfying. Didn't finish the story, but.
Is it like a Dark Souls thing, or
No,
is it like?
It's like a top-down kind of roguelite hack and slasher.
So like Diablo?
Yeah, it looks like Diablo. I think you might.
I checked it
quite
out
like
after
it.
after you had mentioned it. I checked it out because I am looking for games for my Switch because now I has one.
It's on Switch, but it also has crossplay, so you can buy it on anything and transfer it as long as the accounts are linked.
That could be kind of cool. I'm doing that right now with Minecraft because I purchased Minecraft for my Switch so I can play it kind of like on the go.
Yeah. It is just Hades is like just an A+ game. Like everything.
I'm just
sorry.
It
just plays really well. Like the combat is really fluid and smooth. The way they've done it, the story actually has like emotion and weight to it. It's beautifully voice acted. all of the, like, if you like Greek mythology, it has so much, like, nods and hints to shit that goes on in there. Achilles is in it. Like, you talk to Achilles fairly regularly.
Okay.
And you'll meet other characters who I won't spoil the other characters because you got to like find them. Achilles, you kind of just switches in.
I mean, I saw
in my bedroom
a thing, I saw a thing, a clip from your game. I did see Dionysus, and I was like,
Dionysus is like one of my favorite guys because he's like, he's so laid back, but he's kind of like a party Chad. So he's like, hey, Zagreus, didn't see you there. Hey, what you doing? Going up to the surface? Oh, good luck, man. And then, like, whenever you hear him, like, appear or go away, there's, like, a really casual, like, laugh when he shows up. And so, like, it's like an echoey, ethereal laugh. But I think it's my favorite noise in the game. It's just like,
That's funny.
Hermes is also really fun because he's the god of swiftness. Being a fast boy, he also talks and acts kind of not manic, but like he's got ADHD vibes.
Oh yeah.
So he's like, oh hey Zagreus, just popping on by. I thought I'd stop here and give you a boon. Oh, okay, go bye, see ya.
Hey, thanks, bye.
Yeah, he's like a K, thanks, bye kind of guy. I really like it. They've done it very well. Except it's not like, you know how like a lot of Greek mythology is like Zeus was a dickhead. It's really dark and shit like that.
Yeah.
This game isn't really like that. And I kind of like that. But if you do know your Greek mythology, there are voice lines in there that do not get rid of the stuff if you know about it. So they'll say like... I think one of the gods is like, Zeus will have you believe he sired half the countryside. When that's kind of true, except the reality of it was an atrocity and he shouldn't have done it. But like they'll touch on it kind of thing. So like, you know, there's that layer there if you know. Yeah. But in this game, the gods are there to help you, not hinder you or be a dick about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Hades. Hey Matt, question time. Hades and the God of War protagonist Kratos swap places. What happens? Depends. Is this like Dad of War Kratos, or is this like young stabby Kratos? I love Dad of War Kratos. When I saw that first trailer, it's Dad of War.
Dad of War.
He is.
Oh my god.
He got a beard. He's Dad of War. Oh, yeah, I also called... let's go with the Paul Levelesque 2018, so Dad of War Kratos. Here's the thing. Kratos is technically a god, so he would get out. Because he wouldn't give a fuck. And I'm pretty sure he's stronger than Hades, because I'm pretty sure he's already killed Hades in his own game. So I think that Kratos would get a perfect run in Hades. And Hades would just die in God of War. Be back in sticks. Because none of the gods like Kratos, so Kratos would do the run like bare bones, but also in one try. Sticks and stones may break my bones. I didn't say it. You know who did, though. I don't even have to look at the screen layer to know what your face is right now.
What's my face right now, Matt?
Defeated and angry. Defeated, but a little bit angry.
Defeated and a little bit angry. I just wanted to dry.
So I got 4 models. Why don't you work on another part of the model? It's so big.
That's because I'm also handling it. So like I painted this all back here, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm done with that. Now what? And I was like, also like I'm painting this chair, but I gotta wait for this brown to dry now,
Oh,
and I'm like
oh,
sitting here
oh.
like, I want to fuss with something. So I'm gonna paint the organ lady.
Yeah, do it.
So organ lady.
Defeated
Oh,
and a
oh.
little angry and gorgeous.
Ah! Hello, Erin. Mwah.
Hello.
I want to paint the organ lady.
Yeah, paint the
And
organ
it's
lady.
like, unfortunately, the entire time while I'm like putting together this organ tank and just this model, I just have Phantom of the Opera stuck in my head the entire time.
You do?
Yes, I have Phantom of the Opera stuck in my head constantly right now. In quotes that will possibly never get taken out of context.
Oh.
Yes. I just hear organs. That's it. It's me and Phantom of the Opera against the world.
I think I ate enough dinner last night. I had that coffee and I'm still kind of hungry.
What if you gave the driver an opera mask? Well, she's got a bit of a...
Oh, you did that mask. Oh, I just realized. Hey, show that to the camera a bit closer. That's fantastic. So
I think the tank is...
I think we were talking about this last week, right? Like, we were talking about the head.
Yeah.
It's a non-standard Sisters of Battle head, and her fucking
It is
face is church
the
iconography.
best. The best.
Like, what the hell is that?
Friggin' helmet. What is it? It's...
Hold
The top of
on.
a
Go back.
friggin-
Turn it back around. That helmet is so tall that there's a supporting piece.
Well,
It has
looks
a supporter
have you ever
brace.
No. So have you ever seen like Gothic towers where they've got those really, really tall peaks, but then they've got like the little balls on the like the decorative Gothicing?
No. That's a
That is
scene
not a sister
queen.
battle. That is a scene queen.
And you can also see she's holding her hands out, like ready to play. She's ready. She's gonna fuck
Well,
someone up.
So she's actually, because when you set her into it, she's actually got her hands on the
On the organ,
keys.
yeah.
So
Oh, she's
so
playing
she
a hymn.
is gonna... Yeah, she's
Oh
playing
my God.
She's playing these...
Leia, you need to buy
What?
another exorcist and paint it in like
Okay.
fucking fluoro rave colors. Like a fucking, you know what I'm talking about? And you gotta make like a diorama. Actually, no, just buy that one piece and like a little keyboard. And then have like a diorama where you got like a bunch of races out of 40k or a bunch of models, and they're all just like.
Leia, we need you to buy an entire exorcist just for the 4 pieces it takes to make this model.
What I mean is, could you not like ask someone if they have it spare? You know, if they didn't want to put the organ
I
player on their
guess,
exorcist. Hey, chat, if you could help us find just the organ player, we should totally make a rave diorama. I want to do
a
it.
bunch of space marines.
And we'll paint. We could like totally paint it that the floor looks like it's covered in black light, and then the fluoro strips are like standing out, and then you've got like random like paint streaks on everybody that are just like.
Don't tempt the fan base, Leia. I'm tempting the fan base.
Tempt the fan base.
Consider it tempted.
Look, chat, if you help us find the bits, like the best models to make a rave party scene, like that could be our, you know how we want to make a diorama layer? That could be the diorama project.
That's it. That's
I want to make a
diorama
rave
project.
party.
So
That'd be
there's an
funny.
Imperial Guard regiment that is really looks like
Oh
Ricky
yeah, yeah. Or you could get some, like, I was thinking like the Dark Eldar have like models that are already mostly naked. So you have like someone standing in their
gosh.
underwear, and instead of weapons like a whip or some axes overhead, they have glow sticks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think this idea is fantastic.
I love you in just the most platonic manner possible.
I wanna fucking make this. Alright.
All right, guys, we gotta find this model then.
Oh man. And failing that, if we really can't get one of those, we should just get like a you know, a space marine or some kind of iconic character. You could get the noise marine, the chaos noise marine playing a guitar.
I see much kit bashing in my future.
The epic sax marine. Is that, if that's the one on top of the Land Raider? Yes, I have. Oh, Leia, it's the one that I showed you when we made that tanks gif.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, when we were like, we're gonna do tank building on one of our very first streams. And then I made a gif of the epic sax marine.
Oh, I just realized she's got like a tabard on. Interesting.
I'll send you the gif plasticity.
Do, paint everything black. Do, paint everything black.
Goth.
This is
rockers.
how I just paint now. It was like this is just me. Welcome to my comfort level where I will literally just say anything now.
Yeah, good.
Anything that comes to mind, Matt, is now like there's no longer a filter. Welcome
Good.
to my friendship.
Cool. I've already been doing that.
I think that might be the coffee talking, but
You do you, bud. It's all good.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, okay, where's the metal on this guy? Oh, under there. Oh.
Oh, the newest.
I went to turn off my heater and my cat looked up at me like, please don't. No, Mama, don't turn off the heater. Please, I sit. I good girl.
Meow. Alright, Alice looking pretty good.
I don't remember what these helmets are supposed to look like. I don't give a shit. I hate these helmets. I can't tell the difference between...
Man, I know I'm only painting silver, but I feel like I've got a lot done already.
I mean, silver is like...
Just coats.
That's a job, man.
It just coats very well, this lead belcher. Which is upsetting, because the highlight colors never coat well.
The highlight colors.
Like Runefang and the others. That's why I got that Vallejo one. Because I was sick of my Runefang not highlighting the way I wanted it to.
I think that's a paint problem.
Like, you reckon it's the pot itself? Like, I could just need to get another one?
I think it's the pot itself.
I was saying that to Jess, too.
I still use... Oh, no, I use Stormhost Silver, sorry.
Yeah, my Stormhost does the exact same thing.
Like, it still gives you a really hard time?
Well, it just doesn't... It doesn't look like it shows up on my model. You know?
I think maybe it depends on what you're putting it on.
I'm just putting it on a Nuln oil washed guy.
Oh, I should not have painted
Or like,
that
you know,
black.
some gold every now and then.
Crap. Gosh. This P3 black is so easy to just get
spread on and
Like-
cover.
But not even just like spread on. Like I feel like I'm getting really heavy-handed with it, but I feel like that might it just covers so well. And it just looks so nice.
Nice.
Like comes out nice and matte, but like not like Vallejo matte, where like the Vallejo black I've got
it comes out like a
goes
matte brown.
completely matte. Yeah, it comes out like a matte brown. Sister Val, she looks like Doviculus from Brutal Legend. I am not familiar with.
Oh yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I do not know who this person is.
Okay. Oh, I've also got this guy that I primed in purple, by the way. Big Stormcast guy. We were trying to
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we were trying to test if the spray paint was good. Like Jess's Dragon, we bought a purple primer, so it's a Vallejo spray.
Okay.
And yeah, we tested it on a couple models. So she's painting up a one of her Stormcast dragons with this as the base coat.
Ooh.
It's really nice. Very hard to paint other colors over if it's not purple. Because it's just so purple. Oh, and I finished those AdMech from last week, by the way. So the whole squad of 10 are done. And then I also built this guy, if you can see him. So he is the Chaos guy that I had just sitting in a little box. And I didn't think I was going to build him on stream because he was really quick to do. But look at the fucking detail on the book and the scrolls.
Yeah,
like
dude.
That's cast in. Like all of that writing isn't like this is unpainted. So any of that shadow you're seeing now is just that's in the sculpt, and that's crazy good.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Like,
wow.
I don't want to paint Pete's models, but I want to paint this model.
Oh,
You know?
I hate that. I seriously hate that. Ooh.
The marble.
The way this dry
No
brush
worries,
came
Wongy.
out
Thanks for
on
stopping in.
top.
And thanks for the subs, dude.
Have a good one.
Have a good one, man. Love that guy.
Just like the way that this color came out.
Yeah.
With the dry brushing on top of the Agrax Earthshade. I hate that.
It does look like a stone floor from where I am, but the camera doesn't do the justice that you're probably seeing.
Yeah, it is. It is really.
It looks like stone though to me.
It's just like it's. I don't know. Maybe I've got to water down my Agrax or add some sepia into it.
Do you want it to be browner?
Yeah.
Oh, browner.
I want it to be like, or not like browner, but like
If you want to make it more stony, you could use like a Baneblade brown or like a Carrick stone.
So I was going for, here we go, like this.
Oh yeah.
Amalia, the Amalia Novena.
Oh yeah.
That I did.
Isn't that like Ushabti or Screaming Skull?
So I'm pretty sure I used this
Rakarth flesh.
I thought I did at least. And it looks like, I don't know how I did that.
Yeah.
I cannot remember. I don't know if it was like maybe some sepia shade with it. It looks like I shaded it with Agrax.
Sepia is it's a lot more subtle than Agrax. I know Agrax is pretty an aggressive brown on a lighter color.
Yeah. Well, I've got, the only sepia I have is my Game Wash. But this looks like it's got the brown tones of, because like I'm going for like these tones. And I know I used the Rakarth flesh for these tones, but how did I make it look like that. Because this is the marble that I want to reflect.
Did you reapply a Rakarth dry brush over the top of your initial shade?
I used
Would you go
Terminus Stone over top of it.
That could be why, because
It's-
Terminatus is less red. Rakarth is a skin tone, so it's got some red in it.
But here's the thing though, is it's not
Hello,
the dry
Simmer.
brush looks fine. Hello. The dry brush looks fine against the stone color. It's the wash color that it's going over top of that is like the dark points that are like the wash bits are the problem.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna water down some Agrax, put a little bit of sepia in it. Where's my
Oh, I have.
Okay. I think I've got a game plan. Put you lovely birds over there. Oh, we're alive. Today we're alive.
Yeah, we're doing all right. How is south of the city treating you? Oh, this color does not coat well on a black undercoat. Oh well.
What are you painting?
It's like a mustard yellow over the black.
Oh yeah, good luck, my dude.
Yeah, it's gonna take a couple coats. I'm just gonna be patient with it. Don't really have a choice, but oh well. So all the cloth that I'm doing, I looked up like, you know, pretty generic medieval color schemes, and they had like a lot of muted primary colors. So I found like a lot of the muted versions of the Citadel stuff, like the what's this one called? Hobgrot hide. So they're new like mustardy yellow, so I'm gonna try that out. So I do see like medieval stuff that has like these super bright yellows and things in them. I'm like, did that actually, you know, did they have that brighter colors?
It depended on, I think, like what you had access to.
Yeah, because I know it's also fantasy and you can do whatever you want, but
yeah,
if I paint everything in super bright colors, then it's gonna be all clashing with itself.
yeah. Well, I'm
East
now
of
in
city.
east of the city doing okay, other than being
I got
in
spicy cough.
day 4 of spicy cough.
Hope you're all right, dude.
Oof.
Couple of
Yeah.
couple of ours got it as well. They're recovering. The US has advised against travel to Australia as of yesterday. CDC. They're like, do not go there. There is too much COVID.
And knowing most of us will all ignore that.
Yeah. But that's we were like, man, we were doing so well, and now we're doing just the complete opposite. Because our government wanted to open up again.
That doesn't sound familiar at all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think we've banned to the US as well. Or like, in the words of our conservative party, strongly recommended against it, but we won't stop you.
It's laughable because most of the world has blocked travel to the US for most of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
I think we're still not allowing international travel for a little bit. Like that tennis player that was anti-vax just got booted, like straight up got deported, because even though he's one of the best tennis players in the world, that doesn't stop you from being a dickhead anti-vaxxer apparently. So we kicked him out.
Don't be a dickhead anti-vaxxer.
That's the lesson of the
Moral of
story.
the story.
Yeah, being good at sports does not give you a free pass. I am not sorry.
Oh crap! I didn't want to do this yet. Oh well, we're already doing it.
Oh, that's
Fuck
strange.
it.
You can book an east side of Oz to LA as of 1st of April, apparently. Well, that's from Australia's side. You can book it, but the US will probably send you back. Actually, no, hold on. It's saying strongly recommending not going there. They're probably not going to do anything. They're just going to know you're from Australia and keep, like, are they going to keep their eye on you? Who knows?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Welcome to the playground. Follow me. Tell me your nightmare and fantasies. Ooh, don't want to do that yet. Fucking song stuck in my head for like 4 fucking days now.
Which song?
Um,
It said welcome to the playground, and I know Arcane had.
that's the song.
That's the song? That's a great
that's the
song.
song.
Did you watch Arcane?
I did. I finished it.
Did you like it?
Of course I liked it. It was like right up my alley. Unfortunately, that whole Arcane's whole aesthetic is like my favoritist.
Like Arcana Punk type stuff?
Yeah, that like mage punk kind of deal.
Yeah, it's so cool. It upsets me how good that show is.
Why?
Because it makes me want to play League, and I hate playing League.
Don't play League.
I keep doing it. I actually haven't played it since... I have barely touched it since I've started playing Hades. Which is a problem, because I don't really have a game to play that I have games to play, but nothing that I'm like... Other than Hades, but I can tell that one's going to be like maybe another week or 2 at most. And then I'll probably end up back on League, because that's the game, that's the game you play when you don't have games to play.
Mm-hmm.
Man, 3 coats later, and this mustard is finally almost done. It looks good, though.
Since we're on the topic of animation, I discovered Gravity Falls this week. My bro.
Have you seen Gravity Falls yet?
I have not.
Oh. I got Jess into it. It's only got 2 seasons. The episodes are only 10 minutes. I think there's 20 per season, so technically 10. That show is fantastic. Not like, Steven Universe better, but, a very solid, well-written, very well-contained... Oh, they're 20 minutes? Okay, my bad. Very well-contained show. Like, it knows what it wants to be. It knows what it set out to do. It does it so it's kid-friendly. It's really, really good. It's like a 2 kids move to the country where their uncle owns a mystery shack, and it's because there's basically weird mythical shit going on all the time. And each episode is almost like a little bit of a mythical creature of the week situation.
Okay.
With an overarching mystery in both seasons.
Interesting.
There's like
some people say good stuff about it.
It's very good. There's also someone took the theme song and mixed it with Mr. Brightside.
Oh jeez.
So, that's quite good. All right, so this is kind of what my guy's looking like right now. He's silver, and he's got a mustard tunic on the bottom.
All right.
My lights are kind of
good.
washing it out a little bit, admittedly. I don't know why. This camera... I might have to switch this camera's color settings again. My skin's looking awful, like, less red than it normally does.
What is it? I love dry brushing. I love dry brushing.
God, that went so blue.
Give me some thigh highlight. Highlight.
My hand is just that pale.
just looks scrum-diddly-umptious.
No, come back. Grunkle Stan isn't just old Matt. Yeah, alright. I'll pay that. I'm not really a scam artist though. That part doesn't fit. My camera. A sec.
Like doing all this stuff to like make this sister look freaking awesome, and you're hardly ever gonna see it. It's all stuck in the cockpit.
It's a gorgeous model though, so you know, I would probably also paint it in sub-assemblies. In saying that, don't push yourself too hard, because then you'll burn out on the model.
What are we talking about?
Saying don't push yourself too hard or else you might burn out.
Why would I burn out?
On the model, specifically.
Look how... This is... So... Just... This dry brush. Just like, look at this black. Ugh. Look at how smooth that highlight is. Look at that dry brushing, man. Oh,
That
those
came
like
out
hard
real
edges.
good. Yeah,
Oof.
it's
I mean,
nice.
come on. Edge highlighting who? Leia's
Ooh.
not still salty about that.
I like that you flicker between them now. Like, you're like, oh, why am I edge highlighting?
I only do it with my metallics.
Oh,
And I
fair.
do it with like whenever I do gold, I always do that like edge highlight of silver now.
It's
Ooh,
fantastic.
I
That's
almost
because that's what you gotta do, mate. Did I miss a hydrate? What?
No, I almost picked up my cursed coffee.
Well, you know, it sounded like who was it? It was your friend. Oh, what's their username?
Oh,
I feel
Gamer
terrible.
Junkie.
Sorry?
Tweak.
Gamer Junkie. Aris just also redeemed a hydrate.
Oh!
Gamer Junkie was saying it might have to be time to do it every one day, but you know, we won't really do it
No.
unless it's a hype train. But I also would
No.
say let's not do it until Gamer Junkie can witness it. And I know they're not around right now, so
No.
you do what you want. We'll get
No.
you again. We'll get you again. Even
No.
if it's like once
No.
every 6 months, we'll
No.
get you.
No. 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 Nope.
We'll get her.
I do also now, just to like create cohesiveness, I've been starting to wash after I dry brush.
Oh, that
With certain
ties it all
colors.
together really nicely. It'll blend it blends them.
Mm-hmm.
I did that on my Shardlin Dragon back. He's back there now, actually. Up on, where is he? He's right here. You can't see him. I might actually have to put some lighting there. But you can see the wing of the dragon in the Whoopi Goldberg shrine. But yeah, my Shardlin Dragon's sitting back there now. You're supposed to
But
wash
aren't
then.
you supposed to wash then dry?
I nearly answered that sincerely. And then I was like, nope, don't fucking do it.
It depends on what you're washing.
I saw who asked it and I was like, no, she has painting and craft knowledge. Don't fall for it.
Oh!
Oh,
Plasticity! Plasticity, if you're still here, you should ask Eris all about the craft herpes. Eris,
craft
plasticity
herpes earlier.
does not was shocked to hear what
Oh,
craft herpes was. But you have crafting knowledge. And also you hear me talk about it all the time.
that's fair. Oh, I assumed it was. I know that you haven't painted a mini. I did make an assumption. If correct me if I'm wrong. If you had painted in like a traditional art sense. Like
The
other
answer is
mediums.
answer is yes. Don't let her fool you.
Yeah. Called out.
I know you do. You used to do art or do art. Blinks. It's. Tell me about viral glitter.
Fuck glitter. I agree. I hate glitter so much. So,
It's the worst.
actually, okay, I'm actually gonna put a new. I remembered I wanted to do this. I was talking to my friend Tom about it last night. If you've seen him around Cookie Monster Carl, I'm putting a new emote in, or like channel points redeem. Do you want to know what it's gonna be, Leia? Or do you want me to wait to someone have it?
What? Wait, what's the question?
I'm gonna put a new. I'm gonna
confused.
put a new redemption in, and it's a little fun one
Okay.
for us.
A redemption one.
Yeah. How do I manage the challenge points? Okay, here we go.
I don't know. There is no inoculation, no cure. You are exposed once, you will never, and you will forever find flame. Oh, no.
How much should this cost? It could take up to a few minutes each time. I'm gonna put this as like a few hundred.
I'm sorry. I can't right now. Okay, a few hundred.
I'll put it as a few hundred, and I'll see how it goes.
Okay. I'm sorry. This conversation between Eris and Plasticity about glitter is just gold. just burn everything. Hope the ashes don't carry more glitter elsewhere. I have to finish it, Plasticity. I'm sorry.
All right.
You can't use it.
I added
until it's done.
I added a new channel point redemption. We had this idea yesterday. Credit goes to Cookie Monster Carl for kind of giving the initial idea, and you know, we kind of expanded on it as we were doing it. Glitter is the craft equivalent of orc spores. It sure is. It's how they reproduce.
Which one is it?
Did you see it? Jess did it. It's called Lore Drop. So,
Ooh.
Lore Drop is effectively what I'm going to say is a way to ask us about things or like little stories that we can tell. So like apparently I have a lot of weird things that continue to happen to me and have throughout all of my life. And this is a time for those stories. So, and then, you know, if you don't have a lore drop, you know, to do it, and like I would say, like, take it in turns. We don't both have to do one. And the way I wrote it in the thing was like, if you want to know a specific piece of lore, let us know, because you can ask, or you can say you can just get us to stop and tell you a little story about something about ourselves. It could be like fun facts.
And that's just.
It's like lore.
So
it's
that's
like
just like anything about us.
the lore. Yeah, it's your lore library.
My lore library.
So, the one I was going to tell, and what reminded me to create this, is mine relates to glitter. In high school, one day I brought, someone either brought a bunch of glitter to school, or I brought a bunch of glitter to school, and it was the worst thing imaginable. What made me hate glitter so much? Someone put it on the fans. I can't remember if it was one of my friends. And then they would just turn the fan on and glitter would go everywhere. There was another version where it went too far. So I think we were mucking around and I got glitter in someone's face and then it got in their eyes. So we had to go wash their face
Ooh.
out. And as a revenge stunt, they put it in my bag. Like my whole school bag was filled or coated in glitter as a result. What else was there? It was all through my wallet. Thankfully, I had a crap wallet. It didn't matter. It probably got into the vents. This is also in a tropical climate. I lived in Cairns, so everything is hot and wet 24/7. Did you remember to purge the fence? I didn't work at the school. I went to the school. I was a shithead teenager. They just put it on the fans and let it go. And this was part of like I think they did it again in the after, the final year of school, prank week or whatever they do, where they just fuck with the teachers and make their life miserable. They put it on every fan in every classroom they went to.
Oh.
Yeah. Glitter. Evil. And that's why I hate it all.
Well, time to burn down the school.
Oh, man. Anyway, that's my lore drop about glitter.
Jeez. I think I like this a whole lot more.
That looks good. Yeah, it's coming out.
Yeah, I think I like that.
But yeah. New channel points of drop. Lore drop.
I defer to my prior comment on orbital-based obliteration.
Is 300 too much? Leia, this is your turn. Who is Ott's fiance?
Who is Ott's fiance?
What is that? What is that? That's a lore drop.
Ott with violet eyes.
300's not enough. Recommend me what it should be. I got a lot of stories.
You're gonna have to tell a lot of stories.
I'm an endless well of either bullshit or... Okay. Go on.
No, I like that. So, Ott with violet eyes is a loving... I don't know what she is. I started with loving because I don't know. Maybe it's because it's my girlfriend and I think of her fondly. It's a character that Eris plays in our current game right now. And she has a noble fiance. She is loving. She does have possibly another boo. She's just leaving broken hearts everywhere. Charming my knights. Anyways, so she has back in her home of Seer a noble fiance who I hadn't decided yet. Funny story, I didn't write anything for it yet.
I did it again.
I've been putting off. Stop making such hot NPC.
I love that. I love that. That's the comment because you have to describe the NPC, which means you've gone out of the way to describe them hot.
So here's the thing. So let me pull up the description of the character that I am talking about, because to me this is just like
lustrously sexy, is what you said, isn't it?
That's not what I said actually. This is a character from another game that I ran that only got to show up once. But she was going to be like an integral part of the story. So, in the current game that we're playing, when they went back to Elturel, who do I bring but a knight?
I know Elturel.
Elturel.
I know that place. I'm going there soon.
I bring an NPC from Elturel because I made this amazing Aasimar cleric of the Red Knight. Or no, not
Hell Knights?
I think it is the Red Knight.
Are you wait, is this Avernus? Is this like something else?
No, this is another game entirely. The game that she was created for was an undead campaign, which I can get into some other time. It was really cool. It was gonna be really cool. No, I'm hoping to run it someday. Okay, her name is Kayleen McKinnon.
Mm-hmm.
She's a 35-year-old female Aasimar war cleric of the Red Knight. She's a lieutenant of the Hell Riders of Elturel. Wears armor lacquered in red with a horse head helm. She has short, straight black hair shaved on the right side of her head and green eyes. That's the description.
Sounds hot.
That's it. That's it. She's just a knight.
You've missed a critical factor here. You've
Okay.
used the
Knight,
phrase or
hot.
described the phrase lady knight, which means that they have muscles. And immediately, lady with muscles, that pairs together quite well.
Oh, okay. So
There's a lot of affirmations and assumptions that I immediately picture when I picture muscle-bound lady knight, and the first one is fuck me up.
Okay, so the combination of words, Asimire war cleric.
It works.
Aileen McKinnon.
You said red
Which is
hair, right? You
ironic
said red hair?
She's got black hair.
Oh,
her armor is lacquered, but her armor is lacquered red with like a horse helm.
Yeah.
Like her like helmet is like she looks like a giant bishop
Yeah.
or a knight. She looks like a giant knight.
Ladies who can
Yes.
destroy. Sexy.
Yeah. Black hair with a side shade. wants somebody who can destroy her but doesn't. And Kayleen is
doesn't
funny
because they like them.
like,
Yeah.
Well, because like Kayleen is very much that like virtuous knight. Like, I'm going to woo you.
Oh.
Prepare for wooing.
Oh, I would love to
Which
see that in some media
probably-
if it doesn't already. Like, how you've got those chivalrous knight types?
Mm-hmm.
You like those chivalrous knight types who they go out and they woo their courts and things like that. I want to see a lady version of that. Like, you've got
That'd
like
be
this
pretty.
dainty little prince type, and this lady's doing it's literally just the exact same thing, but just flip it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
It
one
isn't
night
the
stand, that'd be
one-night stand
fantastic.
kind of part. I love that.
You
Yeah.
you could
Well,
do it in the
'cause it was
actually you
one
could do it in the Witcher. You got the bard there, Jaskier. Like, you have like a really like
Oh yeah.
like a Chad lady knight trying to chase
Yep.
Jaskier. Yeah. I don't want manga. I
I'm
want
pretty
I
sure
want
there's an
I want to watch my story of that.
well then you can't watch it, but apparently if you play in my D&D games, I'll just
Give me some
throw somebody at
give
you.
me footnotes.
I will literally just throw stuff at you until you find attraction somewhere. I think there's one player I've thrown like 3 women at, and he's just like doesn't see it. I love it.
I find that funny because
Claymore.
Oh, I know Claymore.
Those are some hot ladies. I watched the anime like a really long time ago, and then they took it off Netflix before I could finish it, and I was really upset.
I got Crunchyroll. I think I could probably find it on there.
Mm-mm.
The characters, Ace.
You know, Eris, you might be right. He might just not, whatever.
It could also, if immediately whenever I was single, I was terrible at picking up anything like that. I had no idea if someone was hitting on me, would ever.
Well, it's really funny because it's me, like, trying to flirt with my boyfriend at my table, and just so everyone knows that I'm not a complete weirdo. Unfortunately, well, I shouldn't say unfortunately. It's a bit of a weird. It's not weird. It's not weird.
It's not weird.
Sorry, I've had too much caffeine, so my
Your brain's everywhere?
moving at 90 miles per hour. So, our regular game is myself, my husband, my boyfriend, and my girlfriend, and then 2 extras. Somebody who's basically a brother to my husband, and we care for him deeply, and we love him so much. He's just the sweetest. And then like a friend that I met at a retail back when I was working there. She's really nice, and we really love her. She's a great addition to our game. I haven't played too many games with her because she's a new addition to our table, but she's sweet and wholesome, and I love her. So I don't know. No one has said that I've made them uncomfortable yet. So barring that, I'm just gonna keep flirting with my players.
I guess.
Because that's how I show affection.
Yeah. And even if you suspect it ever, it's always good to touch base if you think, or
Yeah.
if you haven't heard in a while, just be like, just making sure everyone's good with this. The most unlikely monster
don't get
ever
food.
encountered. You've got a lore drop layer.
Oh, most unlikely monster. So like a monster I've encountered, but that's like super rare. Assuming. I'm just like waiting for stuff to dry. Everything is drying.
That's fair. I'm painting
Look,
like a
like,
green cape on the. I think this
really
actually.
like.
Huh?
It's really pretty. I really like that.
Yeah, I actually can't tell. Does this go above the belt? I have a feeling it does. The way the model's
Yes.
sculpted. Yeah, so I need to do the
It will,
tunic
yeah.
in that color too.
Yeah. Most unlikely monster ever, as in, oh, I did not expect to see that beholder in the king's bedroom style of unlikely. I think the one time that happened, I guess it wasn't unlikely, but it was one of those things where it was like a gotcha moment. And I was like, I can't believe I didn't see that coming. Was in a personal campaign. One of my characters had like married an NPC. Like in a we had like a year gap essentially. Like there was like the halfway point in our campaign. The DM was like, okay, you guys, your characters have a year to do whatever you want. So like my character got hitched to an NPC. And so they were like living together in a bookstore. It was adorable. So this young girl comes into the bookstore and she's like asking us for help and stuff. And my character being like she was a divine sorceress. And I played her kind of more cleric-y because she was kind of raised in that clerical society. Invited this girl in and like was asking her if she wanted food. And then she freaking attacked us because she was a fucking vampire. And I was like, I can't. She's a little girl. I can't believe you got me with that. And then she stole my health.
Oh no, I was totally wrong. It's a
What?
butt. It's a butt cape.
It's a butt cape?
Yeah. So look here. Okay.
I know all about Okay.
So
it's kind of like so it is kind of like this. Butt
kind
cape?
of, yeah. So see how this see the molding up here? It's got like these lines going down.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Underneath
yeah.
the cape, it continues. And then, but on this
Okay.
side, it's kind of ambiguous, you know?
Yeah.
But there's no like.
So it's different from the quilted jerkin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to go back over
Okay.
that because I painted half the upper torso in green.
But you could do that. My Cassandra has her quilted tunic and her butt cape are the same color.
I want to do differing colors. I think
Okay.
mostly just because I want the variation.
I think that yellow might look really cool with that green.
Oh yeah, the
saying.
mustard. Oh man, I got a lot of
Oh,
other
yeah.
colors. If you want to have a look, I've got all this stuff in here. I've got like a really dark pink as well, and like this fur red, like it's like a orange red fur color.
I think that might look good. As long as it's like if you wash it with like brown or something, it won't look too Christmassy.
Yeah. If you got well, to make it not look Christmassy, it just be not the. You just don't use corn red.
Yeah.
There's also pink. There's also like a burgundy. I've got a
Ooh.
burgundy and a wine.
Underneath that orange that you were pointing out, that blue underneath it.
The green and blue would
Is
look
that
good, wouldn't it?
Is that like incubi darkness?
No, this is Cantor
one, yeah.
blue.
Oh,
So it's
Cantor blue.
like a deep royal.
Yeah.
I actually don't. I don't
that.
have any sea greens or like deep blue, like green blues.
Do that blue.
This blue, you reckon? All right. I did. Yeah, that would look good. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna leave you really quick because I need to go get some water.
Oh, that's all right. You do you.
Be right back.
Bye bye. So stream. Perfect time for lore drops if you got any for me. Well, I'm gonna start base coding this guy. If you would like to see or hear any stories, this is so lore drop being doesn't have to be from D&D games specifically, but it can just be like literally just like what kind of story do you want to hear. If you don't have a specific one, I've got many, many, many weird stories. But I'm just going to start base coding. I reckon I'm going to start base coding this guy here. With this dark blue kind of tone. So, nice and watered down. What do we got? I just saw something pop up. Uni story. All right. A uni story. What kind of flavor uni story? Okay. So, do you have the band? Do you have the brand of Uncle Ben's rice where you are? I'm pretty sure that's an American brand. Okay, sweet. Okay, Uncle Ben's rice. So at fun fact at O week, which is orientation week, they were just giving away just free packets of Uncle Ben's rice, and I was like, oh cool, that's pretty cool. So I grabbed some and left, and then I came back later in the day after I was done all my orientation, and I noticed they had like a crate still full of them. So I go like, is anyone else taking these? And they go, no, you can literally just take as many as you want now. And I look at them, I'm like, yeah? And they go, yeah, why not? We got to get rid of them. And so I just went, all right. And I got my bag, and I opened my bag, and I said, can you just put as many of those in there as you can? Just, I don't care what flavor. Just put all of the rice packets in my bag. And they're like, all right, sure. This guy really likes Uncle Ben's rice, I guess. And so I want to say I took home for free about 30 to 40 packets of single serve or family pack Uncle Ben's rice. And I ate that rice so much that I don't think I've ever had it since. Because I would put it with everything. Like I'd eat it with like chicken. I'd eat it with... I would modify it slightly and make it a fried rice. There were ones for like Mexican rice, so I'd eat it with like some salads I was making. But yeah, I want to say I ate Uncle Ben's rice exclusively for about the next 2 months. Like with something. And the flavor differential was fine because it had so many different packets of Uncle Ben's rice that it was just, it was a little bit different tasting each time. Just the format was rice every time with something. And that's my story.
No plasticity, I didn't steal your cat. Don't you have an all-black cat, though? All my cats are varieties of black and white. Say hello, Catsby. Like, no thanks.
Plasticity asked for a uni story.
I see.
And I was telling the time that I only ate rice for about 3 months.
Jeez.
Not because I was poor, but because I was also poor. It's a uni student thing. So like I capitalized on my ability to get free things. If you haven't had a week at uni where you just exclusively have free things in your life, like, and eat those.
Plasticity says, when I moved up north for high school, one of my classmates bought a bag of 365 single-serving instant noodles. It was about the size of me. And one of my cats almost looks exactly like that one.
That's fair.
It's my cat.
Oh, I didn't live on campus either. I lived about 10 minutes down the road from the uni in like a share house that was much too small for the amount of people that we had in it. I want to say it was a 2-bedroom house. We had four people, none of them partners, living in it. We converted both the living rooms into sleeping spaces.
Jeez.
Made the rent nice and cheap though.
Yeah,
living on campus is a really foreign concept to me.
I went to college close to home, so I just got to live at home.
I had to move. I want to say I had to move about an 18-hour drive away not in a different state, but the bottom of my state. I lived in Cairns, and it's the polar opposite in distance to Brisbane.
Oof.
And so the university I had in Cairns was like, okay, if you don't want to do marine biology, because that's probably the best thing we do, if not, we're like one of the best in the world for marine biology. Everything else, just leave.
Oh my god.
It just wasn't big enough. There were better unis elsewhere. I think it's gotten bigger now. Cairns has a second university in it now. I think does a lot more like technology-oriented stuff. I want to say. If I started uni when I was older, I probably would have gone there for marine biology. We wouldn't have met. Probably not, because I would have left. I have never lived in Cairns since I moved away, so I wouldn't be where I am now. You know what, though, Jess? You may have ended up marrying my cousin instead because she is super into marine biology. And my cousin's getting married to her girlfriend in April, I want to say.
Wow.
Yeah. So you still may have met me, but we wouldn't be dating.
I like weird stuff that you ever think about something, you're like, man, if I had made one decision differently,
Yeah.
how much my life would be different now.
Jess graduated uni very early. Like you were in like an accelerated program or something where she was in uni before she was 18, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think it was like 16, I want to say.
Just smart.
She wanted them smart cookies. Skipped a grade in primary school. She's like one of them smart guys or something. I know nothing about it. I ain't smart enough to know. One of them smart guys, though. I'm sure of it.
Man, this purple and black. Can I just... Opera music intensifies in brain.
Welcome to the playground. So I started uni a bit early. Wanted to do an elective thing and elective wine tasting course, but had to wait until I was 18. First year I didn't. A uni offered, so I was 18 when I got the chance to go. Ah. A Jess law drop.
Ooh.
Snow sculpting as an elective? That's awesome.
What? Jeez.
We had I know if you lived in certain areas, because we were fairly rural, if you were in a different town further inland, you're able to take like farming and farm economics as a class. So you'd learn all about literally the business of farming, because most likely you're going to end up on your parents' farm, like taking over when they need you to. Or you already, it was like one of those, or you already were doing it type things. Had a couple friends that were doing that. I don't know if they did the farming course, though.
Yeah, I didn't have anything. It's funny because like my boyfriend can say that he was the top 10 of his entire class in high school.
That looks great.
But that's because there were only 13 students.
I was about to say, was there only like 10 people?
There were 13 students and 2 didn't graduate.
All right, here he is. He's green and blue. It's pretty good.
Ooh, I like it. Mm-hmm. Very cool. I like the green and blue.
I think I need to go down a brush size so I can just get some fine detail going though.
But yeah, he likes to joke that he was the top 10 of his class. And then my husband likes to make fun of me that his entire graduating class was larger than my whole high school put together. Which is true.
Your whole
He graduated like... Well, so my husband graduated with like 500 other students.
Yeah.
He came from like a really big school. And I went to an academy, which was 6th through 12 grades. So it was 6th grade to 12th grade. And there was only 100 students per grade.
Yeah.
So it was pretty absurd.
Pretty different.
Yeah. Oh.
I think my school had about 1,500 in it. When I graduated, I had 250 in my grade.
Mm-hmm.
Or 200 at the lowest point.
Plasticity had 80 students in his high school. I think my boyfriend said that he was going to school in Okinawa, Japan, when he graduated.
Yeah, we had I was at a public school, so we had 1,500, and in grade 8, I think it was about 300 per year, roughly.
Mm-hmm. Current uni course has 6. Like 6 students in total? Why?
6 students in total. My uni course had about 60 by the end of it, but there was about 13 producers. I'm happy with that. That looks pretty good. Oh my god, it's already 12. I only got an hour left, Leia.
No!
Doing alright, though. I've painted, solid foundation coats on a lot of these guys.
Yeah.
Right, I'm thinking a burgundy cloak for this next one.
I've been mucking around a lot, so I haven't.
Well, we've been doing a lot of lore drops, you know?
I'm fine with just talking and hanging out, and I needed this today. Some just chill painting.
Yeah.
I didn't really quite care how much I got done today.
I'm going to do a burgundy and a fur color guy. I think that's going to be, it's going to complement itself.
Oh
well.
Yeah, that'll look really cool.
So, the red fur and the burgundy, so it'll be, double red tones.
Yeah.
Chill Painty hopped up on evening coffee.
Look, I might not be chill. My brain goes 100 miles per hour, but...
That's fair. I'm really spun out today, because I almost always have a game on... Egg salad? Fuck yeah! Can you put curry powder in it? Like a curry egg mayonnaise? Oh, yum. That sounds really good, Jess. I'll have some of that. She's asking if I want lunch later. Yum, yum. I would love some. I can powder my own salad. Fair enough. I will do that. But yes, I would love some. I love her.
She good.
She a good egg.
She good.
So... It's 2:06, too early for breakfast. It's, it's the first meal of the day, so no.
Yeah. I have to get dinner after this. The boys already had dinner.
What time is it for you when you finish? 10-ish?
9.
Oh, that's right. We start at 6 now.
Yeah, 6 my time now.
Silver-tongued devil. I am. Oh yeah, so I was saying I'm a bit spun out because I usually have a game on Thursday nights and they're moving house, so it's not on. But Jess is also going out tonight, so I'm sitting here going like, oh, what? Both things that I was thinking of doing, I can't do. I don't know what to do with myself, so I might even just paint. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
Painting's not a bad idea.
I don't want to play too much Hades because I'm worried I'm going to burn out on it. I played it a lot over the last like 2 or 3 days, and I don't want to accidentally get sick of it. So I'm going to have like I'm only going to play Hades if I like really, really feel like it, or just before I go to bed. All right. Oh, burgundy cloak looks nice. What? What have you done?
It's just this like just straight gold mask right now. Looks a little ridiculous. I have to. I'm gonna put her off to the side for right now. Something
looks like
about
a
my
living
gold
candle.
is irritating me right now. Yeah. Yep. Basically, she'll look a lot cooler once I do the dry brushing for the her cloak and stuff. That'll look a lot cooler. Speaking of dry brushing. Welcome to the playground.
You're gonna make me listen to that. I was actually thinking of rewatching Arcane soon.
Me too.
You know, if Jess doesn't if Jess also doesn't want to watch it, I'm probably just gonna like put it on while I do stuff. Because I did that with Invincible last week, and oh, I love that show.
I've been thinking of building a game at some point.
Building a game?
Like a mini game. It's like for like a couple episodes of a stream possibly. But I want to DM on stream for the first time.
You can do it here.
And
I've been thinking about like seeing if we can get some DMs that aren't me in to do that.
I think my only concern about that is I don't know how to run the production side.
Oh, if you want to do something basic, I can easily show you how to do that. I also can be there to do the first couple. Time period pending.
Time period pending, yeah. But I've been knocking it around in my brain because I found out that during my Saturday game, because Eris and Gnome are roommates, he can hear me DM.
Mm-hmm.
And he thinks I'm fantastic, and he said a lot of really nice stuff to me and said that I should try to DM a game and that I could totally do that. I think he's bonkers, but I think I'm gonna try it.
I believe him.
And I happened to be listening to that song on the way to a Monday night game, and I like saw the flashes of like a mini game like in my head.
Okay.
That's like kind of that like.
Is this set in Runeterra?
Punk. No, it would be completely separate. It would be like its own little thing. It would be probably a little bit more mage punky.
Okay,
instead of like steampunky.
That's all right. I have the League of Legends D&D crossover PDF if you want it. It's official too. This one, so
You're gonna just send that to me?
So the adventure in that one it's an official adventure that D&D did last year or the year before, and it's in Bilgewater, which is their pirate sector. Like they're it's all pirates and buccaneer themed, but it gives you some good world building tools to run a game in the League of Legends universe. Now, I can send that to you if you want.
I will look at it because I'm listening to this song, and do you want to know what I see?
Yeah, sure.
Mage Punk Carnival.
Oh, I like that.
With like
have you looked
sideshows and
looked
the
into
neon.
Ravnica or the Rakdos Guild? Or is that too sadistic?
I haven't looked too much into the Magic the Gathering stuff just because it's like I know it exists, but I like to pretend that it doesn't.
That's fair. The reason why I say that is mostly because I'm like, just in case you wanted to base it on anything, but if you want to make up one, totally down to see what you come up with.
I think I would want to do something kind of on my own. I don't really want to set it anywhere. I want it to be like my own thing, but I want to be able to like go to my players and be like, build anything.
Sick. You should do that.
If you want to play an Owlin gunslinger, this is the game to do it. Whatever, like I tend to do that for all of my games. Like if you've got an idea and every DM has shot it down for one reason or the other, this is the game to play it in.
You play that here. I love that.
You play that here.
When I have my DM for hire games, they're like, "Can I do this?" And I was like, "Yeah, do whatever you want. Like as long as you don't come with the intention to break my game, and like antagonize me as a DM. Don't particularly care what you do.
Yeah.
Like, play it.
As long as you're here to have fun, like I want you to play the character that you've always thought about playing, but thought it was too much to play in. Like. I was talking to my partner about this because I was trying to get an idea. I was like, I'm thinking about setting an Eberron, and he goes, "Why an Eberron? Just like homebrew something." And I was like, "Yeah, but like if somebody wants to play like a cleric, like I don't want to have to pull a god out of my ass or something."
You could also, if you want to do like circus-y punk stuff, you could modify. And I'm not saying you should run this campaign, but you could take the Wild Beyond the Witchlight book and find what elements you like in the carnival there, because each different chapter is basically a different type of carnival, right?
I haven't super looked at it because I know it's got kind of a game in it, and the like unspoken rule in the house is don't read the book unless you plan on running the game.
No, that's a pretty good rule.
Just because there are 2 DMs in our house, so unless somebody like specifically calls like a game, like I know when we picked up Curse of Strahd, my partner was like, "That's the game I'm gonna run." I was like, "Okay, cool." And I told him already, and I was like, "Don't read Tyranny of Dragons because I have already read it as a DM and I plan on running it again." So yeah, no. Well, I potentially need somewhere to run the game, so maybe
being part of the cast and crew here, you're more than welcome to use the channel if you want, and I will happily help produce that if you want.
Whatever you feel comfortable.
I mean, given the time zone and availability to like be there for it, mind you, if any of the, I would recommend, if you're DMing, I would 100% recommend having someone who is a player or a cast, like a someone that is not the DM being the tech, because from experience, that is hard doing both because you're worrying about too many factors, and then the story and the game flow will break if you, as the DM and the tech, need to pay attention to chat or something, So it is...
I think that's like the one thing. Like I would like it if I had a tech person, like they're available, but like I would also, I don't know if availability is workable. Matt, you want to play in a game?
Fuck yeah. Immediately, yes. I always want to play more. Like your evening is my perfect time. You know, if we called it like instead of the Monday show, we do that, because I would love to get some like actual play on this channel. From my
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, like we're talking with I've been talking with a charity that I want to get some stuff going with, and they seem really interested in like helping us cast it and get the word out when we're ready to make it. And actually, Plasticity, it's the one that you pitched the really good name for, Underpowered and Overcooked. So hopefully that's on the list of like to-do projects this year. Where we basically make a short series where we go through as level 20s through the published material and see Overpowered and Undercooked, yeah. Where we try and get through. It's not a speed run, but we just play them at level 20. And see how different it is. Because it'd be funny, especially with like. We're thinking like it's either gonna it might be Ben. I
remember talking about that.
Yeah, it might be Ben Martin DMing it because he sounded keen, but we'll see who wants to do it in the end. But yeah, just seeing who does what in basically a comedy version of being comically overpowered. Like, will they just straight up be evil?
I think I've just been thinking about putting a game together, and I need to think about like who wants to play in something, especially since like I am very much a loose kind of DM. Like I will let you try anything. I don't have any of the rules memorized. Well, I have most of the rules memorized, but like
now question.
I'm not a rules lawyer.
Would you want to put up with a Crassius type character?
No.
Okay, I won't
get out of my face.
I won't bring Crassy then. You know, because a mage is a very easy way to make him a fuckwit. Honestly, like if gnomes,
fiddlestick.
if gnome and Aris are saying you'd make a really good DM, that'd like. Invite there if you guys want to come.
That's kind of like they were going to be the first people I went to.
Oh, there you go. Well, it sounds like they're super supportive of it, so you're only going to have a good time. And then I've been wanting to hang out with both of them for a while, so if that's all right. I don't want to. If you also get a cast fully and fill it out. Oh, your camera froze. I'm also totally fine to be more behind the scenes.
No, I would love. You were a lot of fun to play with when we did the Christmas one shot. I thought that was a lot of fun. And I just enjoy you as a person, and
I like you.
But yeah, I was thinking of like kind of arcane adjacent, but like a carnival that's like come to town.
Okay. And how many sessions? It sounds like a 2 or 3er.
I think what I was going to plan for was like 3 to 4 episodes with a max of 6, depending on
perfect
how much fuckery was gonna happen.
Producing Ravnica when we did that last year was a really tight 6. I think 6 is a fantastic number. 4 to the lower, but 10 or below. Because then if people's schedules change, it's not breaking it too hard. Like you only need to do. It's a lot easier to commit to something shorter. Yeah. I'm down.
But yeah, my definite goal was is the 3 or 4 episodes. But if it's one of those things where it's like if you ask a ton of questions or there's like lots of things that want to be done, like I still want breathing room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's chainmail. I need to repaint that.
Okay, I think that looks so much better.
What does? Oh, that looks so good. Yeah.
The marble.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Looks so much better than it did before.
Well, yeah, man. Let's talk about that more.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I actually have to write it, but
Oh, I mean, it's
But
more
yeah,
of a
that-
conceptually solid.
yeah.
But the more lead time
That-
you give
the-
us, the more then we can plan it on the logistics side.
Mm. Oh,
Yeah.
you keep cutting out on me.
Yeah, you jumped a little bit just then.
Yeah, you jumped for me. So what? Planning? I heard planning something.
Oh, I just said like the more lead time we have, the you can get off the ground.
Yeah. For sure.
Totally down. I got a really good artist that I can touch base with as well if we want to go down that route too.
Ooh.
They're pretty standard, roughly about $60 US
Okay, that's not
per
too
head
bad.
per character, and then
Mhm.
and then they do really nice backgrounds. They did all of our Ravnica stuff.
Ooh. That'd be kind of cool.
Hmm.
But yeah, like that whole song just inspired an entire plot line for me.
I love that.
So
All right, so here is the fur color with the burgundy.
ooh, I like that.
Yeah. It's like a red
Mhm.
brown. Not terracotta because it's more pink than that. But
Yeah.
yeah. I need to do it with back cape as well.
That's cool.
Yeah. If I'm doing stuff, definitely I'll tech it. Then I can do some funky business as well. I can do what I did with Ravnica and have the background be animated.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I had like this. It's like a detective's desk, and the light was flickering, and there was dust moving around the background. And then every week I'd have a
Ooh.
different background animation where like what they were doing reflected the background.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to. And it was really easy to make. I made the first one, and then I just like copy and pasted the effects onto the next one, and like just disabled layers.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's not too much work for you, like.
Again, it's not if I have time. If I have lead time, that stuff's easy because like if I only need to do like an hour of work a week on each episode, then that's good. Oh, and we okay, so this is new as well. I kind of made it on a whim. I've been meaning to do it for a while, but we're gonna start uploading every stream to a separate YouTube channel. That's not on the Split the Party's main one. It's just called Split the Party Streams, and we wanted to do that so there's an archive, but also just so that like if you dump a 3-hour video on a channel on YouTube that doesn't typically do 3-hour videos, really fucks with the algorithm. So we just made a separate channel for Stream Archive, and that way our 20-minute to half an hour videos don't suffer in the searches, because the engagement time is more accurate rather than the like 5 viewers that come and watch the Stream Archives, So the Stream Archives is just literally called Split the Party Streams. Don't have a link to it yet, but we'll maybe do like an automated Discord posting for that as well.
That'll be cool. Yeah.
Oh, maybe not an at everyone, but anyone who wants to be notified about it, they can opt in roll for stream VODs.
Yeah.
Because I know there's people that are here for different things. But y'all get notified when we do main videos and streams.
Can I just say that being part of this like community, the Split the Party community, I love that you guys don't tag for every single thing ever.
I get sick of it. I want an everyone ping for videos, streams, and then like you'll see the Destiny tag ping a lot, but if you don't have the Destiny tag, you'll never see it.
Yeah.
The Destiny channel gets used like daily, but if you don't have the tag on or play the game, you don't have to listen to it.
Like, there are channels that I'm a part of that ping constantly. Every day.
Yeah.
There's like 3 or 4 pings, and it's like,
I don't want that. Especially if it's stuff that I really dislike it when I get tagged in like it's like the role for it. So like I can't escape it unless I like if I want to see the channel, I have to accept that role. But
Ugh.
then when I tag it, like it gets tagged even for stuff that, you know, is pretty incidental. I'm like, I just like, it's not that I don't care, but I don't want to be tagged in it all the time. Like for Destiny stuff, if I want to play with a specific person or I want to do like a raid. So we did a raid on the weekend and, you know, you need people for a raid. So I go at Destiny in the Destiny channel. Would anyone be keen for a raid? Because that is a tag everyone situation. But last night when I was playing Gambit, I was like, hey, Gabby, you want to play some Gambit? I know you like Gambit. Like, I'll call out specific people that I know like the thing rather than like all of it.
Yep. It's just, it's for me, it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
It's like the amount of engagement makes me not want to engage. That's one of the problems that I have with, there's another channel that I'm a part of that tags almost constantly, and it's like you have oversaturated with me, or you have oversaturated me with so much information throughout the week that I don't want to participate in this community event because I'm just so saturated with your existence that I just can't.
Yeah, the ones that are like automated for everyone for us are, I just realized Lydia's streams as well because she streams on a separate channel, but we've got the bot to recognize that Lydia's streaming, so we just tag.
Yeah.
We do an everyone tag for that as well. But, you know, she's like, part of the cast.
Yeah, she's part of the cast, and she doesn't stream all that often.
No, she's like I think she might get back into it more now, but she's been doing like once every 1 or 2 weeks.
Yeah. So it doesn't bother me as much. I know Eris gets this. Eris gets this a lot.
Yeah, no, I could see her saying all of this. Yeah, it's just too much. I totally get wanting to promote your stuff, though, because we're also in the same, you know, we struggle as well. Like, what's the line between spamming your stuff versus promoting your stuff? Like, you post in Facebook groups, like a YouTube group that you're a part of, like a Melbourne or Australian YouTubers, and you get no engagement on it because everyone's just using it as a link dump, so why post there? But at the same time, why not post there? Because you need to open the funnel as wide as you can. Sucks. Actually, come to think of this, Gnome does a lot of marketing stuff, right? I bet he would have a fantastic insight into that sort of thing.
Probably.
I've seen him advertising his services of like social media marketing and things like that. Like, it'd be really interesting to the viewpoint. I muted everything across Discord because I have such a hard time navigating. But I need to access a specific server. Yeah, fair enough. I don't like that you can't mute at everyone pings if you're part of a server. Yeah. But at the same time, knowing that if that was the case, how many people would mute in my own one? Like, it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah. But here's the thing, though, is like, I wouldn't mute Split the Party because I actually pay attention to some of the drops.
True.
Like, there's actually stuff that I'm interested in watching that, like, are important to me, so I pay attention to when those things drop. Or, like, sometimes when I've seen Lydia stream, I'll pop in and just kind of, like, lurk and hang out. And because, you know, I enjoy Lydia's general presence.
Yeah, she talks
a quality person.
And she hangs out. It's really good.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't mute that. However, there are other channels that are really obnoxious about their content and constantly ping all the time.
Wait, you can actually mute at everyone? How do you do that? Is it just in the notifications area? Because I swear I still get them. Checks phone. I may need to
Well, we only have 30 minutes left in the stream, so you can check
Oh
out.
no, I'll do it later. I'm actually quite into painting this guy right now. It's going well.
I'm gonna 100% check that out.
Yeah.
I painted a chair cushion. Booyah.
I've turned off anything that's not like our own server, barring like 2 more servers.
Mm-hmm.
It does not fucking make it sense. It does not make landing on my phone. Phone notifications on the lock screen. No, thank you. Do not like that. If I already have a problem where if my phone is face up and I see it go boop, my eyes go zup, like it goes straight to it. My brain goes, something's happening over there, and I know that's possibly a neurological thing, but it's like check it. So I either have to like put my phone. I have to do this. I have to put my phone like this while I'm busy, or I have to turn the notification off because I can't do it. I also have like my message and text tones be on silent. The only time I will have noise coming out of my phone is a call. That's it.
Yeah, basically. Eris says the desktop version is under server settings. You can toggle mute and suppress at everyone.
Thank you for your service. All right.
You're amazing.
Coming out the back, it's
I'm
got
gonna
the
100% do that.
got the cape on there now.
Ooh, I love that
That's
color.
looking good. So that's what's it called? Tuskor fur. It's like a pinky red brown.
I like it.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's a cool color.
I'll take some photos as we always do. What else I got? I probably got enough time to do one more.
I'm in over 30 servers, including 2 I run, and I only check.
I don't want to count my servers. I want to say it's close to 30 as well. It's in the multiple tens. And
this is gonna sound really terrible. As soon as I see that there is no reason for me to be in a Discord, I'll leave it, because that's how overwhelmed I get.
Yeah, I mean, I put mine into like folders and groups now, so like ones that I know I don't use, I just put them in a group and turn off everything. And then I've got a couple that I use for like, I've got Alpha Gaming and Stream Scheme, and those ones are handy because every now and then I'll pop on there because I want tutorials or like business stuff that is applicable to us.
I know what you're talking about, Eris, by the way. I hear you.
Fair enough. I don't know what other color to do. I've basically done a red, a green, a blue. I'll do the pink one next, I think. Like a magenta-ish color.
I feel bad because they're all friends and some are connected to Patreon, so it's all auto ad every month.
The whole rainbow.
And
yeah, I wanted to do some primaries.
Do the whole rainbow.
Taste
As
the
Eris and I
rainbow.
discussed earlier, the rainbow is for everyone.
It is though.
Also, my sister is having a baby this year.
Yeah.
And
Terrifying,
so
but yes.
she has asked me to make her baby blankets, and she was like, I don't want them to be like gender specific. I want you to just choose gender neutral stuff, like do whatever. Like, I don't want to do this whole like pink is for girls, blue is for boys.
I was gonna say,
bullshit.
you could just do both of those colors in combination with other things. Like, you don't have to make it fully those colors, and then it won't be gendered.
Well, so I found this really cute yarn at Joanne when I had to go pick up some yarn today. And I found this really cute yarn that was in the baby section that is basically rainbow, except it doesn't have pastel green in it, unfortunately.
Oh.
But it's got like pink, orange, yellow, blue, and purple.
Yeah.
And so I sent a text message of it to Eris, and I was like, does this look gender neutral to you? Because like in my brain, I saw that and I was like, ooh, that's really cute. Those pastel colors are really cute. And rainbows are for everyone. Eris also agrees that rainbows are for everyone,
I can see it in
but
caps,
she's like, I might be a little biased.
I guess it also depends, like how stuck are they in the perception of pink mean girl,
Yeah. Well, so it's funny because I text my mom and I text my husband's mom, And I sent them the same exact photo as I sent Eris with the same exact, does this look gender neutral? And my mom said, yeah, it looks fine. She was like, but I was also going to make a rainbow blanket, so I guess I'm not doing that now.
Well,
And I was
good
like,
thing you got in
it's
first.
two totally different. It's like, yeah, seriously. I wouldn't have cared. I wouldn't have cared.
2 rainbow blankets, just more rainbows for
Well,
everyone.
My mom does quilting, and I'm planning on doing a crocheted blanket. So I'm like, they're 2 totally different mediums. You can do whatever the hell you want. And then,
Yeah.
of course, my mother-in-law texts me back, and she goes, nope, that's totally for a girl. You can't, that's not gender neutral. And I was like, how is it not gender neutral? And she goes, too much pink. And I was like, you gotta think there's like an equal amount of pink, yellow, blue, and purple in it. And I was like, so
It's
the
because
blue
any
and the
pink
yellow
means girl.
don't- Apparently.
I'd be
'Cause
like,
I asked her, I was like, I was like, the pink isn't like balanced out by the blue and yellow. She goes, no, my grandson wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. I was like, oh. Probably because he's conditioned to think
I was
that
gonna
way,
say, have
but
you-
I'm
have
not
you
gonna say
told
that
him
to your face. Vegeta would like a word. Babies go through stuff so quickly.
Vegeta would like a
everyone
word.
can
Yeah,
Google
Vegeta
Google.
wears pink all the time. And he's a good husband. You know, surprisingly good.
I don't know where this is coming from, but okay.
Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z, if you actually like genuinely watch his arc of how he acts, he is like he is like the tough, really prideful, like macho manly dude. Except he's like super soft to his family. But he'll never let you know that. But you can see it in everything he does.
That means when they mess up your blanket and it needs to go in the wash, they still have a blanket, or vice versa. All the rainbows. Everyone make rainbow everything. My mom, yeah, because my mom was like, I can't do rainbows now. And I was like, well, you can do like green, because my rainbow doesn't have green in it. She goes, I'm going to do rainbows. And I was like, we should totally do rainbows. Just rainbow everything.
Honestly,
whatever.
if was that your grandma you said? Who
My mom is doing the quilt.
No, the one
she's
that
doing
was
her
like,
early-
my grandson
her-
wouldn't touch that.
Oh, that's my mother-in-law.
Do it to
My
spite him.
husband's mom. Well, first of all, it's my sister, so she's never met my sister.
Oh.
Because they're totally 2 different sides
Yeah, then
of the
bug her off.
family. Yeah, whatever. And it was funny because I told my husband about it, and he goes, "Why did you even ask my mom? She's
That
gonna
sounds
say
like the
that it's
response to
not."
say, yeah. Yeah.
He's like, "Why did you even ask?
Why did you even
like,
bother?"
You shouldn't have bothered."
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. I just wanted to make her feel included in my life or something.
I mean, yeah, feel included. Just don't check the response, I guess.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, it's nice to include them, but goddamn.
Because I know Eris is probably, she knows what's going on between. I've been in a bit of a tiff with my husband's mom, but I have extended an olive branch because I know that it hurts my husband that.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
Don't get along.
A big
And I was
fear.
like-
A big fear of mine is it's not. Yeah, it is partner's parents and either worrying that they don't like you or something like that. Like I had some partners way back
Well,
where I
mean-
found out later that they didn't like me, and I was like,
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like normally I wouldn't give a damn, like, but we had a bit of a tiff.
Yeah.
I have thoughts I will refrain from sharing here.
Pink
Yeah.
butt cloth. Well, dark pink for now, but it will be a brighter pink soon.
I think it looked good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Might do. Might actually just do like brown shorts on this pink one because I want the pink to stand out the most. Don't want any other colors to mess with it.
What? I think, I don't know why I'm taking so much time on this purple carpet thing, it's gonna get covered by a
I love the
freaking
look of my
chest.
palette today, by the way. Look at that.
Yeah, does it look real cool?
Yeah, it's real nice.
Ooh, yeah, it does look real cool. I love, so I get that way about my, like,
Oh, your paper sheet
my
thing.
my paper sheet, my napkin. Because, like, sometimes, depending on what I'm working on, I'll have a really cool looking sheet afterwards. Today is not one of those.
Lore drop. Leia,
Ah!
do you want to do this one or I can do it? When did you
what is
feel, when in your life did you feel the worst dressed for an occasion? I like that this has kind of turned into effective, like, channel point
Asking
redeem
anything.
story time, almost.
Yeah, basically. I don't know if I have a specific,
It's like an AMA
I
button,
think-
yeah. I like it.
yeah. I think the closest thing that I have to this, and this is dumb. So, I have, quite a bit of historical fashion knowledge because I'm a seamstress and I need a bit of that. And for a really long time I was really into 1950s style
Pin-up?
like pinup dresses kind of thing. So I used to make them a lot, and I you know, and I can't even remember what it was. Oh gosh. I can't even remember. Oh. So, we had like a Christmas party for the company that I was working for. And they have like theme Christmas parties. And the theme was, I think it was like, I can't remember if it was like 50s or 20s. It was some really vague number. It was like 1950s is what it was supposed to be. Like, or 1940s. I can't exactly remember, but I remember there was like, they had pictures of like swing dancers, like 1920s like flapper dancers.
Oh, cool.
On this poster. And I was like, I went to HR just because I knew that was the person who was organizing everything, and like she was kind of head of the design for the event. And I was like, "Hey, if you're advertising it to be this, hello. Like if you're advertising the Christmas party to be flapper inspired 1920s, you should probably change the name, because the name that you've given it implies 1950s, which is like very much poodle skirts and like leather jackets, kind of like
It is the
oriented.
Systems Organ rocket tank.
It is an organ tank. It's just mostly black right now. I've been talking too much.
No, it's all right. We got a new lore drop button, Pete. So if you want to hear either weird stories or ask questions, it's
Yep.
pretty much an AMA whenever you want.
So, so I made this indication. She's like, "Oh, well, we'll change the posters." So we go to this, like, months later, we go to this Christmas party, and my husband and I are I think it was swing. It was swing. But it was like 1950 swing, something like that. But my husband and I go dressed like, we look like we just came out of Greece. Cause like that was what was implied the theme was. Everybody was dressed as flappers and like 1920s gangsters and shit. And like my my historical fashion brain exploded and I just hated everything.
That's fun.
Oh my god! Pete has the same had the same thought as me.
What?
All I can think of now is the Sisters tank firing missiles to the sound of Phantom of the Opera.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's the exact same thing. Show the conductor. Show the conductor.
Yes, Eris, it's because no one else understood the assignment. This is my sister. She's driving my tank. She's got.
We call her Organ Head Sally.
Well, I've been painting. All that's been going on in my head is like Phantom of the Opera music. I hear that bum, 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 bum.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Morgan.
Morgan, yeah. Ah, that's good.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of puns and Eris, real quick, just a weird aside. So I've been playing Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Leia Organa. Oh,
Leia
plasticity,
Morgana.
my heart. Leia Organa. So I've been playing Animal Crossing a lot recently.
Yeah.
And in Animal Crossing, anytime you find like a little critter or something, your character says a silly little pun, and they're ridiculous.
Oh,
and I'm
yes,
like
I do know
playing
this,
the other
yeah.
day, and I'm like sitting there and like finding bugs and like fishing and stuff, and my boyfriend is watching all of these terrible puns.
Hold on. That's a fucking. Hold on. I like that one so much.
I see it.
That's a banger. That's just fucking good.
Or gun.
I love that so much. Good on ya.
We love you, Pete.
All right.
Oh, gosh.
Fucking hell. That's
So-
fantastic.
So my boyfriend is watching me play this Animal Crossing and seeing all these terrible puns walk by or go on the screen, and my boyfriend leans in, he goes, "Now I know why Eris likes this game." And just walks away.
Or
Eris, I've been
gun.
meaning to tell you that for days. Oh gosh.
I don't normally get done in by a pun, but that one got me good.
Oh,
Plasticity is gonna have to like.
it's okay, Eris. I'll text it to you, Eris. It's
Plasticity is gonna have to fight for the next
all good.
one.
Man, we're gonna. There's some slaying going on. Oh my God, Matt, we only have 10 minutes.
I know. We can go later if you want. I'm happy to. You want to have some dins?
I gotta have some dinner, dude. I
That's
did
all.
not get dinner before
That is all
we
good.
started streaming, so my tummy is real hungry. I can smell the remnants of pasta downstairs, and although I do not like pasta,
Sorry, we'll yeah, Jess in
hungry.
here, Pete. No, we'll wrap up in normal time, 10 minutes ish. I'm really liking the progress I got done with these. I've base coated all of the colorful bits. I think. Yes, I have. Oh, Simo's in here too. Everyone's bloody popping off now.
Oh my goodness!
Hello.
Everybody's here.
Hello.
Everyone.
Yeah, Jess is always in and around. She's just lurking when she's working. Lurking when I'm working.
Go home.
I am.
Go home, man.
Go to bed. Next door. Next room. Okay.
I don't know what colors this is supposed to be. You can't see this thing. I don't know
So
what I'm doing.
Pete, you're gonna love this. An idea that was floating around earlier was getting the church head of the lady that he's got there, and I want to put it on like a keyboard. And I want Leia and I were talking about making a diorama at some point. So I want to have the church lady, because she looks like she's playing the keys, and have it like on a pedestal, making it look like a rave party, like a miniature rave party, and like paint the whole ground to make it look like a black light. Get all the fluoro paints. Get like some models that have like their arms in weird positions. Cut off the weapons and make it look like glow sticks. You know, the whole shebang, and just paint that up. So the challenge to the chat, and we'll also have a look. This isn't just on the chat. We need to find because we don't want to buy a whole Exorcist for just that model.
Yeah.
We want to try and find specifically just the church head model playing like the and put that on something. Yeah. And put that on a little diorama. So like, yeah, exactly. You can put I even said that we can find the Noise Marine and have him rocking out, but I want to do full on Darude Sandstorm with this diorama. So if you can help us find those minis, that could be like, you know, what we do with the subs or something, you know, and have like a little project that we build over a few months and paint it up.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. Like, no short-term thing. This will be like over the course of like maybe the next 6 months. We'll try and get that done.
Yeah, it'll be.
Because we need to source it all first. So yeah.
To find all the parts.
Find all the bits. Well, I don't want to buy an Exorcist just for that lady.
Yeah.
Realistically, though, if we could get the arms and the head, we could just put it on a generic body. I am also very happy to convert other models. Oh, Pete, I also built this guy of yours. The Disco Dreadnought. I have not. I built this guy when I was bored and watching Netflix the other day, by the way, Pete. This model is ridiculously nicely detailed. Look at that. There's another head.
There are other heads, yeah.
Yeah, it's your book boy. Except the book has all of the stuff molded in and all the parchments. None of this is painted. That's just how it comes. It's all like in the plastic that it's indented, which is really, really lovely. Because that's going to be so easy to paint with just a wash. It's very cool. I like it a lot. Very, very scary looking to paint, but he's interesting. Alright.
I think I'm gonna paint these little ends
Time
gold.
flies, huh?
I don't want to go yet. I don't want to go home.
It's alright. You gotta do it.
I know.
5 more
I
minutes.
didn't get very much. I didn't get very much done, unfortunately. But I was a bit of a chatty box.
Ah. Hey, you're just doing what I do. Chatting for most of the stream. It's kind of part it. Oh, we gotta do a hydrate.
Oh, a hydrate. Nom 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 nom.
And a breathe.
I think
So
I
if you want a fun fact, I was actually considering taking the cooldown off the drinking yesterday when I was doing the Hades. And then I immediately decided not to do that when Benji, the person who made me put the cooldown on to start with, redeemed to drink water during a boss fight in Hades.
What an asshole.
What a little fuckwit. A little fucker. Oh, buddy. Called out, Ben. Huh? What a cheeky
I would
asshole.
legit fight him.
It was during one of the bosses I hate the most as well. It was like the butterfly sending out like tons of tiny little damage circles. This means nothing to you. But like
Nope.
my most hated boss fight, he did that to me and I was like, you piece of shit.
How dare.
Found the images, check my Discord. I'll check it in a sec. I have many things sitting over the top of it. However, I'm going to switch the music over because we got to start popping out.
Yeah, this is all I got done. I got a rug done, and I got the marble floors to look the way I want. Cause
That's all right.
they kind of look like Novena.
Yeah, no, that looks pretty on point. And if it's not the same, it looks similar enough that it's not going to matter.
It probably looks more like this, and that is perfectly fine with me.
Yeah.
So.
Well, do you have anyone just before I do it? Do you have anyone you want to raid? Because the only people I can see are raiding, don't have much that I want to. I don't want to raid, and the other one they don't need us.
Yeah. Not that I care to raid.
Okay.
There is somebody on that I
know
see,
who you're talking
but
about.
they are not. Okay. All right. You're
Yeah.
picking up what I'm putting down?
I
All right.
also that's who I referenced.
Oh, that's the one.
All
yeah.
good, all good.
No, we're
No,
not
we'll
gonna
we'll
raid
just
them.
pop out.
No.
Chromatic Chimera has a charity stream. Yep, that's it. We're doing that one.
Ooh, yeah, right
What's
there.
their vibe, Aris?
Vibe check.
What's their vibe? Are they doing some role play? What? Cool beans. All right, cool beans. I trust
Cool
you.
beans. We like cool beans.
I trust your judgment. All right,
Yeah.
Leia. I'm just trying to find my my little thing still.
Okay.
I don't know where it's gone. Why is it not loading? Oh, TTRPGs and cool beans. Perfect.
Ooh, love it.
I think my Spotify has disconnected from the internet for some reason.
Screw you. You don't need no stinking music.
Oh yeah. But I love that song we play. Fucking hell.
I'm gonna dance to imaginary
You
music.
just dance to whatever
I
you
can't
want.
listen to music. I can't listen to music anymore because my internet can't handle it.
Oh wait, on top of it.
Yeah, on top of all of this.
Oh, bugger Spotify. You can. Oh, I've just cancelled the whole playlist track now. All right. Guess I'll die. All right. Well, Leia, take us out. You know what to do.
Hello.
I don't know what's happening with this.
I am Leia. I am a painter and occasional streamer. I paint things. You can follow me on my Twitter, at Source of Sundry. That's where I post all of my cool little bits and bobs. More ladies and more tanks.
Nice.
Because I'm a lady tank.
You are a lady tank. There you go.
Sorry, I'm a dweeb. All right. So you can catch me here on Wednesdays or Thursdays. I'm sorry, you're Thursday in Australia. You're in the future.
Yeah.
You can catch me here Thursday mornings or Wednesday evenings if you're in the US, where I do this all the time. Hang out with my bestie and paint awesome things. Tuesday nights, we have 2 more episodes before we wrap up the Vulcan Weave, and that is it. Then it's done.
Oh wow.
And Leia goes off into the ether. Yep, we just, oof. Man. They're gonna take all our magic, Matt.
You
We
take
gotta
all your
fight 'em.
magic.
They're gonna take all our magic.
Still on the leg of
So you guys can check that out over at the Games Tavern if you'd like to support me, and all of that nonsense. That's 7 p.m. EST. And we're getting down to the final 2 episodes, and then then it's over, and it's sad, but it's good.
Nice.
So that's that. That's me.
Aw.
You can message me or DM me. Twitter's the best way.
Yeah.
Just
We also got the Discord. You
Discord or Twitter.
can pop us in the Discord as well. We're around. I have it on my phone. It's one of the few that I have the notifications on my phone. There you go.
Yep.
Hey, I'm Matt. I do this stuff. I'm a professional DM over at dungeonmasterforhire.com.au. You hire me for your games if you feel like it. We do cool fun stuff here. I'm trying to do a little bit more gaming streams on this channel, and it sounds like there could be some actual play on the horizon, either with Leia DMing or, other projects that we want to try. Depends when we get the motivation to start making them, and or whatever else.
Yep.
You could pay Matt to play D&D because I need the incentive, apparently. I play a lot of D&D. I want to say I'm playing like 6 times this week, so he's not wrong. But I'm not, starving to play D&D. Hey, plasticity, I'm down. But yeah, you could find me around on my socials. Where's my little link? There we go. I did it wrong. Could someone else do that? But yeah, no, you can find our stuff at Split the Party. You know where the links are by now. They're up there. They're down here. I'm on Twitter. Lydia's up there. And who are we rating? We're rating Chromatic Chimera. So,
Bye, plasticity.
bye, plasticity.
Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Bit of a messy outro. Right on brand for us. I hope everyone has a good week. We might see you next week, early next week. There could be more gaming streams. Brendan sounds like he might start doing his Dragon Age again or his Tuesday stream. We'll update the schedule in Discord if you want to see that. Other than that, let's start this raid off. Everybody, have a good stream, everyone. I'm going to keep maybe painting this afternoon, and I'll post some photos.
Yes.
All right. See you later, everyone. Have a good one.
Thank you for hanging out.
Bye.